Why the fuck is the DVR on? Fixed it. Howdy, Mina-san. Ooh, did I scare you there? Sorry about that. I can't... I'm not gonna force the Texan accent. Though I will say, back when I was... Well, I say back... when I was living in America that past month, for the whole month of July, my natural Texan accent did actually begin to slip out. I will say. Natural Texan accent, you have one of those? Well, I just noticed, like, when I was doing things like talking to my family. Yeah. I'd be like, oh man, I haven't heard from those guys in a while. How are they doing? And I'm like, oh my god, wait, what? It just slipped out. Started saying y'all. Start saying y'all again. Fun fact, I used to think that y'all was like a Valley Girl thing for like the longest time, just because like the girls in my high school that were kind of like more on this, how do I say it in a nice way, like Stacy side, would be like, oh my god, y'all. Oh my god, y'all. And then I realized, wait, no, it's because I'm in Texas. Hold on, I'm sitting down right now. Shouldn't I stand up? But we're about to get to driving. Why would I stand up if we're about to drive? Yeah, I also was like, man, I should have broke out the whiskey for this. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean you should have broke out the whiskey for this, Mori? We're driving. Hey, just a PSA, don't drink and drive, deadbeats. Don't do that. Like, oh man, I could use a whiskey and I don't know, a cigar or something. No, you were right. Hey, don't make me slap you, deadbeat. No drinking, no driving. Okie dokie. Anyway, I just poured myself some pineapple juice. Yeah. And it's good this time. So, trucker stories. Speaking about drinking. So, you know how I ordered all that pineapple juice? I thought I was getting just like a carton. But then they shipped me like 10 cartons of pineapple juice for my cocktails, and I was trying to like make a bunch of pineapple cocktails for the girls that came to my place for the original Horoi revival of the program. When you open, they came to me unrefrigerated, and that's fine because I hadn't opened them. And I opened one before I left for America, and I made myself a little drink. Deadbeats. After you open a carton of pineapple juice that hasn't been opened before, you're supposed to, refrigerate it, right? That's what you're supposed to do, right? Oh. That's why that drink I made the other day was very cloudy and didn't taste very good. Maybe that's why I had the tummy ache. Okay. Now things are starting to make sense. I thought it was like some bad food that I ate, and it was really painful. Now it's all making sense. Straight up drank mold. Only me! When nature fights back. Oh, brother. Delicious, yummy mold. You know what? People drink mold. It's called kombucha. How many of you deadbeats knew that? Kombucha. Isn't it also 10 a.m.? Exactly. Why would we day drink? I'm no day drinker. I know day drinkers, but I'm no day drinker. I'm a social drinker. Yeah. Things are going good for you, Mori. I have cats. Cats are the perfect cure for me. More like kombucha. Nice one, deadbeat. That was funny. Blue cheese is a kind of mold. Well, yeah, people eat mold in different ways, but it's like all very controlled. Controlled mold consumption. Yeah. You know? Just like if you go to a place and you eat raw meat. Like I had some raw beef yesterday because I went to yakiniku with a friend. And, you know, they serve raw meat. Papa Reaper could just never, ever survive in Japan. I'm used to it though. It's actually really good, but they treat it so that you can eat it raw, and they're very, very careful with it. Yeah. That deadbeat says, my stomach is too delicate. You have a stomach, deadbeat? Color me surprised. Raw meat is best meat. It depends. I mean, to me, it kind of doesn't have a taste. It doesn't have, like, any flavor, and that kind of makes me like it, because then I dip it in, like, a little soy sauce or something, or, like, a little tare, or something like that, or some shio, being salt, and then it's real good. You don't have stomach pain anymore, right? No, I'm good. It only lasted for, like, 3 hours, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should go to the doctor, and now I'm like, oh, that's why! As I'm telling the story, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. But Japan's really good with the raw meat and the raw fish and stuff like that, yeah. Speaking of cats, just randomly, oh my gosh, random tutu story. I was chilling in my bed trying to play some holodori. And I can full combo bibbidi bot on hard, but that's not a difficult one to do. What is it, like level 16 or something like that? Anyway, that was cool. And Wicked, I can do Wicked too, if I try really hard. But Tutu Tata, she was like climbing up my clothes in my closet. I kept the door open because Ghosty was like trying to get in and out, and he was like playing in there, so I just kept the door open. And Tutu Tata, she starts climbing on my clothes that are on hangers. I'm like, get down, Dudu Dada, what are you doing? She's climbing, she's using her full claws. I'm like, you know what, I'll let her have a little adventure. Then she sits atop the clothes. She's just chilling there. And there's, you know, the bar that the clothes are hanging on, there's like a shelf on top of it. So there's like a 2-inch gap. There's a 2-inch gap between the bar and like the shelf that's on top of all of my hanging clothes. Only 2 inches. Tutu wanted to go to the other side. Deadbeats. I think that cats are not cats. I think that cats are slime. I think that they're slime creatures. That's enough room. That's enough room for Tutu. I'm like measuring her skull with my fingers. I'm like, cats are liquid. Literal liquid creatures. Common knowledge. I didn't realize to the extent that cats are liquid though. Like I didn't know. I was like, well, her rib cage has gotta be like more than 2 inch. Nope. Nope. I'm like, huh? How? Their spines are also super flexible. Yeah, it literally took her 5 seconds. And I'm like trying to measure it afterward, like putting my fingers in the gap. I'm like, wait, is this 2 inches? My God. Their rib cage is smaller than their head. I didn't know that. I gotta look at like a cat skeleton diagram, but that's just, they're crazy. Those are liquid creatures. If their head can fit in, the rest can fit in. Well, Tutu's head is really small. I was like holding it in my hand. I'm like, that is a tiny head. Do it now. Cat skeleton diagram. I am curious, but then we have to leave the butt rock behind. Hold on a second. Cat skeleton diagram. Okay, let me see the diagram. Here we go. That's the key cat. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cats are liquid. I can see that. Look at that little key cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess their skulls are really like the thickest part. So if the skull can fit through, then anything can fit through. Skull than just a bag of water. Cats are amazing. Oh, what incredible creatures. It's all the fur. Very misleading. We'll start driving in 5. I picked out a nice little hat for the occasion, so that'll be fun. Same with rats, you say? It really? Oh yeah, I read that somewhere. You know, mice, they can fit anywhere. Why they're so quick and they land on their feet. Aerodynamic. Yeah, if they had wings, they could probably fly. Like flying squirrels or something. Anyway, wait till you see what an octopus can do. Okay, but those guys don't have bones. They probably, if they make themselves really, really dense, they could probably squeeze into stuff. Squeeze into your butthole. Why'd you say that? Yeah, they're pretty incredible creatures. What about dogs, though? Are dogs a little more sturdy, I wonder? Don't get ideas about Bae. Where would I squeeze her into? I don't know where I'd squeeze her in. Cats with wings equal owls. Really? Owls have beaks, though. This is an interesting thought. Are dogs also liquid? Dogs can't even fit in an open door. They're a bit more dense, say the deadbeats. I don't really know anything about dogs. I've never raised a dog before, but I don't know. After meeting my dad's dachshunds, I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, I have a friend who has 3 dachshunds. She might have 4 now. But she was like, yeah, you know, Callie, they're really cool animals, but they do not play well with cats. I'm like, dang it. Maybe in the next life. It's too bad. I get it, though. It's fine. Maybe if, I don't know, maybe, possibly if you raise them from baby childhood, but I don't know. Very unfortunate. It depends, they say. It depends. You have to train them. And maybe it depends on the dog. Yeah. I wonder if my cats would be the bigger problem, though, at this point. I'm wary of even introducing a 3rd cat into the household. I still, in my heart of hearts, I still really want a Borzoi. Yeah, but that might be even worse. I don't know. They strike me to be like gentle giants, kind of. I don't know. I have Chihuahuas. Mine are quiet and non-bitey. That's nice. Seems like you pulled SSR gotcha on the Chihuahuas. Nice. You ever figure out the cat allergy stuff? Well, I do think that I have a cat allergy because I hadn't been sneezing and itchy eyes and sore throat until I came back. So I'm gonna go visit a doctor again, because I did receive some antihistamines before, but they didn't really give me like the allergy test. I think it's time for me to go get the actual test. What is an Irish wolfhound? These dog breeds, I gotta look them up. Hold on a sec. Let me see. Big allergy panels. Ooh, I don't know. Scary. Oh, that's a sweet looking dog. Very shaggy. That is a huge dog. Oh my god, that dog is bigger than the person. What the heck? Oh my god. That's the biggest dog I've ever seen. Oh wow, big dog. Dude, they would call them wolfhounds. You big wolf dog. A wolf. Those really big rabbits. Really big rabbits? Yeah, Pequora senpai. There's always a chance it's mold from your aircon. That's true, but I got my filters changed recently, so I don't know. I don't know what it could be. You guys ready to get out on the road though? Go on a little adventure? Big dogs go warp. It's fun. My cats are already plenty loud. Ghost cat just every day. But see, that's the nice thing is that he doesn't just say like meow meow meow. He says meow 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 meow, and he like sings a little song for me. It's very cute. Okay, well then, it's time to maybe get on the road. I had a hat, but I don't want to put it on until I'm driving, just because I feel like, well, it's a 2D image, and I am a 3-dimensional being. So let's go ahead and switch on over to the. Oh brother, oh brother. See what we got here. All right. So here are the options I have. I don't think any of these guys look like me. I'm gonna be fully real with you guys. I don't think they look like real people. I think that these are artificially generated people. I don't think these are real humans. I don't think these guys exist. Because I feel like also to use this dude speaks to me though. I like him. They don't have to pay people to use their likeness. This guy looks devious. They don't look real. Yeah, they're too smooth. You know? But they all look like they could drive trucks except this guy. This guy looks like he owns Amazon, but in a different universe. Yeah. What else we got here? Some of these faces, it's uncanny because they remind me of people I've seen before, but I can't put my name on it. I like his glasses. We should probably just choose someone real quick. Then they have the ladies too, which this is worse somehow. This is even worse. I'll choose the guy with the cool sunglasses because I like to think that that's how I'm driving down the road anyway. Yeah. So that's me. Map module. It won't let me change it to Texas for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I have to do like a John Lennon. Maybe. Nazi Nosborn. Yeah, it won't let me choose Texas, so we might have to kick it in California for a minute. I bought the Texas DLC. So I don't know if it wants me to complete the game or complete a mission or two. Oh yeah, I chose this one, but I had this lady. I wanted to test the game, and this lady doesn't speak to me. So we're gonna use this guy instead. Mori Calliope 1. I really want to play in Texas, but I think this is how we're gonna have to play it first. So we drive like this. We use the mouse for more sensitive steering. I wish I could use a wheel, but I'll just use, yeah, keyboard, select the gearbox type. Press forward to move ahead and press back to brake. That's nice and simple. Use the buttons to switch between driving forward, neutral, or reversing, then press the accelerator and let the automatic transmission handle gear changes. Real automatic, that sounds kind of nice. Get a wheel, you'll love it. You ain't ready for Texas roads, Greenhorn. Get some practice first. Let's see. A wheel would be awesome. I wonder if Iris has a wheel. Let's do simple. You gotta drive stick. Use left or A, right for... Okay, gotcha. Right or D for steering. Okay, left and right. And then S. Okay, gotcha. Simple. Simple for me. Durant, Oklahoma, DLC. Select the city you want to start at. See, it won't let me go to Texas. Wait, hold on. El Paso! Yes! Confirm so. Yes! El Paso! Just kidding, guys. We're in El Paso. Okay. Good shit. Let's see. Huge! We can make our way to Dallas and Houston and Austin from there. Maybe head into Lubbock, Corpus Christi. Maybe even pass through Frisco. Woo! Head on down to Arlington. Meters. Waco! Yeah, just firing off the... Ooh, this is kind of cool. Names of places that I remember hearing in passing. Ooh, Series 57X. What's different between this? Never mind, I know. I see the difference. Freightliner. Gray one's cool. I want one that looks like the Grim Reaper would drive it, but that would be like a black one with like a skull on the front. But I don't think that... I think that might be too intimidating. This is cool! Look at this guy! Whoo! Kenworth. Can you get Optimus Prime? They should do a Transformers DLC. Oh, okay. This one's kind of cool. It speaks to me. It needs a skull on the front, though. It was also nice. This one's cool. This one looks like a Transformer, though. Which is not altogether a bad thing, but... Boy, a Volvo. Nice. Wow, they have legitimate brands of trucks. Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Alright. I'm gonna go with the one that really stole my heart the second I saw it. Kenworth. There we go. Yeah! This is the BOA. Choose from a variety of trucks to shape your starting experience. Each option is the perfect choice. Each option is the perfect choice. 260 gallons. Steering left hand. Wait, really? Oh, what? Maybe these are all left. It doesn't matter. I'm a right-hand steerer. Maybe that's not what that means, but... Okay, well, I better get seated. Alright, welcome to American Truck Simulator. Thank you. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for my first time driving experience. But I gotta put on my hat. Here we go. It's a little obvious. Hang on a second. No, it just needs to be a bit bigger. Alright, hold on. And then I probably should take off my... YEEHAW! Alright, let me... Hold on. Hang on. If I could just... My hat... Oh god, no, the veil is interfering. Alright, that's fine. This feels more comfortable anyway for me. Now, if I could just rotate it like just a smidge. Just a hair. If I could hell yeah, if I could just rotate it a hair. If I could just rotate it a hair. Hang on. It's just, oh, hold on, I almost had, I grip it. Grip the wheel. Come on, firmly grasp it. There we go. Looking good. Kind of. Just have to adjust my cowboy hat real quick. There we go. That's good. Hang on. No, wait. You know what they need? You know what Holo needs? A cowboy hat. The fact that we don't yet have like a serviceable cowboy hat in the 3D, it's just really too bad, I think. You know, it's just a wasted opportunity. I might recommend it to them, you know. I feel like I'm being singled out. I know that not a lot of folks are Texan or anything like that, and I get it, but I just think it's a little unfair. you know? Okay, well, this is good. You can see the stuff that matters. Like my hat and my head. You folks ready to drive? You ready to get on the road? 10 and 2. Yeah, that's where you put the hands. That's where you put the hands. All right, let's run it. At last, you have the chance to experience your dream job, which is driving a truck. I love driving trucks. I'm on the highway to hell. Sorry, being really, really anal right now. I'm being anal. Sorry to be anal. There. You know how sometimes in 3D, like, they do... Oh, whoopsies. There are, like, all these tricks that, like, animation studios do to, like, make it seem, like, not weird and, like, make sense with, like, the proportions and the perspective and whatnot. But then if you look at what it actually looks like in the 3D program, it's, like, their hand is, like, 5 times bigger than their head or something like that. Anyway, let's continue. Your task is to safely deliver a load of paper to Venture Dock in El Paso. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Okie dokie. Alright. Well, off we go. I know how to go forward, but maybe we should turn here. Apparently I have signals, which I didn't know. I'm a little small, don't you think? Don't you think I'm a little small? If I was a little bigger, yeah, you want to get big. You want to be big, yeah. I drive, sorry. El Paso. People need to know how far El Paso is. It's not that bad. Well, it depends on where we are. I'm not sure where we are, actually. Off we go. It's a good Zatsudan game, too, you know? I wonder what kind of tunes they have in this truck. Otherwise, I'm the one that has to keep you guys entertained with... I'm on a highway to hell. Wait, hold on. Brake. Oh, shit, hold on. Parking brake engaged. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Wrong lane? Well, hold on a second. Is this... Okay. I'm not on the wrong side of the road. I figured it out. And I should signal. I'm going to be changing lanes. Ah, man, I don't deserve such a cool truck. This ain't Euro truck. Whoa! Wait a minute, wait! Oh, sir! Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Parking brake engaged. Sir, I'm sorry. I just got my permit. I'm actually only legally allowed to drive with my mom in the car with me. So, real sorry about that. It's my first time on the job. Let's just crash. We will be playing, by the way. If you think my hat looks weird, you look weird, is what I say. It's your first day, right in front of the cop. What? Wait, cop, where? Cop? Hold on a second. Yo, Debbie, why didn't you tell me there was a cop? This is really timely because I'm actually trying to get my license, but I probably won't be able to, like, I actually know that I won't be able to take the driver's test, like the actual driver's test, because my license is 10 years expired. Please, go back! Love your hat, thank you. I do too. Thanks. Yeah, my license is 10 years expired, but I only got 2 questions wrong. Wrong way! Stop reversing! It's 10 years expired. I only got 2 questions wrong on the driver's test. Yup. I got to, like, question 30. I'm like, oh, man, I bet that I missed so many questions. And then I got one wrong. It was about, like, ice on a bridge. And I was like, oh, yeah, asphalt. It's easy for ice to form on an asphalt bridge. And then it was like, or what was it? Asphalt. No, the answer was bridges. And then it said, no, actually, the answer is ice forms most easily on bridges. And I was like, wait, does that mean that I got... That's the first time that I saw that correction to my wrong answer. Does that mean that I got the other 30 questions right? And it did. All right, we're turning. Now, probably, let's start turning early because this is a big truck. Wait, was this the wrong way? Oh, shit! Okay, sorry. Okay, back it up. It's the opposite direction if we're backing up the truck. Okay, hopefully nobody's behind me. If someone was behind me, that'd be bad. Okay, stop! Reversing. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. Let's go! Back it up. Back it up. Holler dead beats back it up. Back it up. Wow, this was actually really close. Are we already in frickin' El Paso? This was a quick little job. I'm looking for the road trips, you know, me and my deadbeats just driving for 5 hours. Thank you for the cheers, by the way. Ooh! Turn to no, bitch, no! Stop! Ah! It's okay, only a little bit of vehicle damage, alright. You know, it's got a bit of a wide turn radius. Alright, hold on a second. Here we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. As long as the paper's okay, we're fine. In real life, you'd be fired. Oh, no, it's just a little accident. You know, maybe they had me driving for like 10 hours, huh? And maybe I'm sleepy. All right, we get a wide berth. Chill, there are dudes there. Okay, calm and go forward. Into the gate. Wait for the gate! Okay. All right, off we go. Thank you. Ooh! Yatta! Wait, what? Approach the destination. Stop in the marked... Well, what the heck? Hang on. Okay, do they want me to park, like... Okay, well, where... Okay, the marked spot. Where is the marked... There's a marked spot? Where? Oh, I see. Okay, chill. Just turn. Back! Alright. Sorry, I've got a big ass. Alright, now, go this way. My ass is freaking huge. Now... It's cool, we might scrape the paint a little bit, but great things demand great sacrifice. Okay, that's where the mark is. I don't see it on the screen anywhere, so I'm like, huh, where... Do we back it in there? There is a guy waiting there. Approach the destination. Is it... Oh, you know what? What if it's these dudes? Select the final parking spot difficulty. Okay. Is it not here? My dog? Look to your left. Oh. Okay. Well, hold... Oh, there! Okay. No. It's cool. First day on the job. Chill. Park. Okay, press the following key to enter job delivery. Enter. Trial delivery. A skilled truck driver can deal with maneuvering in tight space when dropping off a trailer. However, cargo safety is top priority. If you do not feel up to the challenge, negotiate with the dispatcher for a backup place to park the trailer. Okay. Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. Skip. Get me to Texas. I mean, I know we're in El Paso, but it doesn't count. I want to go to Dallas, Houston, Lubbock, Arlington, Frisco, Fort Worth. Get me home. I want to drive on Dallas highways. Company branding. Ooh, type. Okay, choose the name and logo. I mean, where's the skull? There's no skull. Well, this is close enough. This is Kiara right here. So, well, also it could be a freedom bird. Freedom bird. Yeah. Freedom bird. Transport. Freedom bird. Get a key, motherfucker. Confirm. Yeah? This is your headquarters. Continue, press enter. Okay, it's pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it is a start. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet. There are no trucks. And so, what about my Kenworth, or whatever that was called? Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. So this ain't mine? What? Pick your next job. Pick job. Can I go to Texas yet? Yes! Alright. Abilene, San Antonio. Go check out the Riverwalk. Fort Stockton, Odessa. I've never been to Lubbock! Let me go to Lubbock! Oh, I guess I have to choose these. Frozen vegetables, go to Fort Stockton. Van Horn. Well, I've never been to Fort Stockton, so maybe we should go to Fort Stockton. Any deadbeats in Fort Stockton, don't talk to yourself like that. Alright, let's see. Offer expires. Alright, let's go El Paso. Let's do this one. Take job. You're from Lubbock? I'm not. I'm from Dallas. But I think I've been to Lubbock before. It was for a speech competition. Okay, here we go. On the road again. London, Texas. England is my city. Good old London, Texas. Frozen vegetables? Damn, we better get our ass into gear then. These vegetables are gonna thaw. Suddenly Volvo. Did I choose the wrong... Well, I can't drive in this not red truck. Bullshit. Oh, brother. This is gonna be horrible. Wrong side? No. Chill, chill. Well, now we're not on the wrong side. Forget... Oh, policeman! Oh, Mr. Policeman! Sorry about that. Oh, no, I was not ignoring the dividend. Please, excuse me. Sir, no, it's okay. He's blind. It's all good. Look, I'm using my blinker. See, I just used my blinker. Alright, here we go. 10 hours, 25 minutes. Oh, brother. We're in for a long haul. I'm in Texas. You have new mail. Is it a ticket? It's definitely a ticket. This is me just practicing before my driver's test. I don't think he cares. No, it's okay. He's recovering from eye surgery. It's chill. You are slow as shit. You bitch! He thinks the guy in front of him is slow as shit. Alright, I follow you, sir, good sir. And then I'm gonna go in front of this this road washer. Slow-ass motherfucker. I have a little bit of road rage today. Stop with the blinker. Though we are about to turn. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. 10 hours with Mori? That's a win for me. You guys remember when I could stream 10 hours? Oh, boy. I can do it again when the next mainline From Software game drops. When it drops, just like I dropped my Texan accent. Aisha. We're watching the Serendipity concert today on, I think it's Fuamoko's channel. I'm gonna get her to speak in Texan to me again. Dustblood's looking at you? Yeah, but it's not really mainline From Soft. And it's fine, I'll play it, and I'll probably enjoy it, but... It's just not the same, you know? And it's fine, I'm glad they're trying new things, but... It's just not what I'm excited about. Like, I'm here for something like an Elden Ring 2, or like... I don't know, a FromSoft game that takes place, like, in space, or like another dark fantasy or something, I don't know. But that's okay, I mean, like I said, I'm glad they're trying new stuff. I think that's great. I think companies should be doing stuff like that. You know, but just personally for what I'm here for, like for what I get super excited about is their mainline stuff. Armored Core 7. Well, I still have to play Armored Core 4. I have the PS3, but first we're playing God Hand. At some point soon. At some point. Big single player, please. I'm just a single player person, honestly. I think, you know, the competitive aspect is, it's fine, but I have a hard time with, like, competitive multiplayer, because it's just not really why I play games. Like, I play games to challenge myself, and be better than my past self. When you start getting other people into the mix, right, it becomes a little more, how do I say, not really what I'm there for, you know? I don't want to rage, says that deadbeat. I mean, I think it's good to know what kind of games you want to play. You know, like, never force yourself to play games that are, like, extremely difficult. And, like, I know some folks would be like, oh, no difficulty slider from FromSoft, get good if it bothers you, haha. I'm not one of those people, but I also don't really want a difficulty slider for FromSoft games. I think you should play a different game. I think there are lots of... No! It's a red light! Shit! We're fine. It's fine. I think you should play... I'm too busy talking about games. You should play... games that are within your comfort level. And there are lore videos, too, if you, like, want to know the lore. There are lore videos. You can watch those. You know? And also, in fairness, in Elden Ring, like, you could use summons, or you could, you know, bring strangers in to help you. Or there are plenty of things you can do to make the game easier on yourself. But, for those of us that like a challenge, you know, I prefer to, you know, keep it challenging. Green means go, red means go faster. Well, yeah, my stepdad... and my dad, they're both like serial red light runners for whatever. Bitch! Sorry. They're like, I can make it. I can make it. It's like a yellow light and we're like 500 feet away. I'm like, come on. Guys. They're like, no, we can make it. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna get T-boned. How do you feel about that? Texan moment. Texan moment. Well, my biological father is in Colorado, so it's not quite a Texan moment. So, yeah, and my parents, my stepdad and mom live elsewhere, so. Colorado moment. Where's the... You know what? I'd love to drive through the mountains. I have really good memories of driving along with my grandparents who were like no years old plus 90. Can you believe that none of my grandparents have passed on to the other side yet? Isn't that insane? Not a single one. I mean, you know, we're Shinigamis, so it makes sense, I guess, but my grandparents in Colorado drove out to see me when I went to go visit. Because they live in the boonies. They're straight up, like, deep in the mountains in, like, a concealed cabin with a ranch. They live really peaceful lives, but they drove out to see me. You know, because my papa's in his 90s, you know? Which is another reason why I'm kind of anxious to get back to Colorado again. They live nice, peaceful lives. My grandma's so funny, though. She keeps being like, we gotta get him in a nursing home. You know, she's like ready to put him in there, right? And he will not do it. Because he doesn't like living on the ranch, but he's like, he said to my dad, he's like, I can't live without her. Even though she's like, get him in the nursing home! This is my crystal grandma, by the way. My grandma that believes in crystals and, like, you know, nanobots and stuff like that. That's kind of cute. You know, even though he was saying stuff like, you know, I envisioned that when I retired, I'd be in, like, a really nice condo. I'd be, you know, seeing the world, you know, taking cruises on yachts and stuff like that. But he just can't be without her. She's really old and tough, too. Which gives me hope. Is she a pebble? Yeah, old and tough. You should introduce her to Metal Gear. She might like some of the story, I think. So when are you buying the yacht? No. I was looking at cars, I'm like, you know, what would be cool? I feel like, how do I say this? Okay. A lot of deadbeats, why am I using the signal? I think a lot of deadbeats kind of know this. I think I've mentioned it before, that I really like the idea of driving around a G-Class, right? A black G-Class. I see so many of them in Japan, I go, whoa, that's so cool. But it's kind of like the signature... it's the signature... rich, white housewife woman car. I'm gonna say it. Say the quiet part out loud. It's what it is. But I like the shape of it, you know? I like those boxy cars. No, that's the Land Rover. Okay, well, both of them, both can be true. Both exposed! Hey, wait a minute! hang on a second, okay? No. If anything, I'd be a breadwinner, alright? If anything, Mori Calliope would be a breadwinner. It's your destiny. Well, hold on. I was thinking, I have a lot of memories of being, like, a baby child going to high school, and like I said, we lived... It's not as bad as a Cybertruck, I guess. I saw so many of those when I was in America. The really boxy-looking cars that look like we're in Cyberpunk. I'm like, oh my god. Mama Mori's like, those are so ugly. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like them very much either, but they probably cost a fortune, too. But, you know, I got some memories I was thinking about when I was, like, not a baby child, but younger. I went to high school, and, you know, Mama Mori, she moved to, like, the last possible street you could live on to go to, like, the really nice public high school. And we went there, and my sister, she always wanted, like, an Audi, right? Because all of her friends, parents, like, gazillionaires and stuff like that. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm fine with something that gets me from A to B. So I got the 2003 red Honda CR-V is what I drove to get to, like, my job and stuff like that. You know, making Subway sandwiches and smoothies and whatnot. That was the life. It was a really interesting time. That was the car that I would blast the Vocaloid music in, and my sister would be like, oh my gosh, there's a demon. There's a demon in the radio. My friends and I were so scared. And I'm like, okay, well, I like listening to it, so get over it. Take out the CD, it's not hard to do. Press one button, and then turn on the freaking radio if that's what you like to listen to. But, so that was my car. My sister was always like, I want an Audi. And my mom's like, I'm a single mom and I have no money, so we can't get you that. Sorry, it's not happening. But she always wanted that. And then, after my mom said no to the Audi, my sister was like, okay, fine. I'll meet you in the middle. How about a Jeep Wrangler? Because the Jeep Wrangler was what all the students at my high school were into, is the red Jeep Wrangler. My mom's like, are you stupid? You get the price for the Jeep Wrangler. I mean, it's no G-Class, you know? I mean, a black Jeep Wrangler is maybe like 1/4 the price of a G-Class, depending upon whether you get it used or not, I suppose, but she's a conformist. She wanted to fit in. It is what it is. At the end of the day, my mom said, I have a better idea. How about you and Callie share the 2003 red Honda CR-V, and it gets you from A to B, and then you grow up and you get a job someday and you get yourself a car. You get yourself the Audi that you want. But I did think the Jeep Wrangler was really cool. I wasn't a really big fan of the red. As much as I love the color red, I think it's like, it's too much for me, like, on the road. I really like the black Jeep Wrangler, though, so I'm considering that one at some point. Again, like I said, 1/4 the price of the G-Class. It's a nice little car, you know. I mean, if you compare it to Japanese cars, it's like a big car, but compared to, what about a Bronco? You know, Broncos are pretty cool too. The Ford Bronco, right? Those are cool. I looked up the price for those too. They're like a little more expensive, I think. That Deadbeat says Jeeps are garbage. Okay, but I have good memories of the Jeep. I remember the first car I ever remember Mama Mori driving was an olive green Jeep. Yeah. I'm trying to be nice, but Jeeps are such bad cars. It's okay. It's fine. You can express your opinion. This is not a place where I'm gonna make fun of you for your wrong opinion. It's fine. It's good to have your own thoughts and express them freely. As long as you're being decent, as long as you're not being an asshole, you can say what you think. It's fine. There's a lot of Jeep hate in the chat. Are you guys more Ford Bronco people? Okay. Alright, you know what? If there's so many folks that aren't big fans of the Jeeps, and especially maybe Jeep Wranglers, so can you recommend me a nice boxy looking car that is reminiscent of the G-Class but isn't as freaking expensive and snooty? If you could. They're okay. Trash on wheels! Oh, come on, Deadbeat. That's not true. Ooh, someone got pulled over. Glad that's not me. Enjoy your ticket, loser. Volkswagen Thing. Wow, the Volkswagen Thing. That sounds like a great car. Japanese cars might be your best option in Japan. I love my Subaru. Yeah, I love Subaru too. She's so funny. She's such a joyful person to be around. I like Subaru. They're notoriously badly made. Alright, well, I'm not a car aficionado. I've owned a grand total of 1 car in my life, and I didn't even really own it. It was a gift from Mama Mori. It was the 2003 Honda CR-V, and she bought it for $5,000. Which, of course, was slowly paid off over time. And then we got rid of it. It might have been 3. It might have been 3. 3,500. I keep thinking there's roadkill over there, but I think it's tires. You ever wonder how that shit happens? When you're going down the road and you just see like some blown up tire, you're like, what the fuck happened? Like just some plastic on the side of the road. You're like, huh? How'd that even happen? That's why trucks have like 16 wheels, so that if one blows up, cause it will, then you're still good to go. 3,500 in this economy, what a deal. It was a nice used car. Oh. Alright, here, I have an idea. Since chat's going too fast and you should never look at chat while you're driving, after the stream is over, leave me a comment with a suggestion for what car you think I should get that's kind of like boxy and sleek looking, but isn't a G-Class. Or a Jeep, how about that? Or a Jeep. That's the Texas highway experience. I noticed it in California too, though. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course I want a car. I mean, I already told the deadbeats, without giving any specifics, I'm getting a really nice home made, but because of that, it's out of the way. And I mean, you can't really get nice, big, spacious houses built in Tokyo anyway, unless you're a gazillionaire, and I mean, like, gazillionaire. Hi, Mr. Policeman! I'm doing a good job driving, right? So, I'm kind of going a bit out of the way, but I still need to be able to, like, you know, travel for work and whatnot. Mood, I'd rather have a short commute. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Well, thankfully, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I prefer not to take the train, just because I get weird about trains. I get all anxious and stuff like that for whatever reason. Which is a me problem, you know, out in public. It never used to be an issue, but as of recent years, I don't know, I've been having issues. And so, work from home, yeah, but like, you know, I gotta dance. All I wanna do is dance. Gorilla's music would be, it's such good road trip music. We need a gun to keep us safe from harm. Da 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 da. They ain't got chance, they ain't got chance. Need a gun, cause all I do is dance. Cause all I do is dance. Do you fuck with Empire Ant? So good. I love that one. What is it? How does that one go again? Hang on. It's the really surreal sounding one. With like all the really neat synths. And there's a lady singing. That's your fave Gorillaz song. But my favorite... what is my favorite? I still really like Demon Days most. Saturn's Bars. Clint Eastwood. Hey, speaking of... oh, hold on. I have a little surprise for you guys. A little surprise for the deadbeats, who also like Gorillaz. Around anniversary time. Get ready. Mori's got something nice to share with you. I'm in a hurry. We did it. We made it to Fort Stockton. Let's go. Hopefully without the rap edited out. No, the rap makes it. You gotta keep it in. Let's see. Ooh, skills. Apply all. No, do I have to choose? Okay, long distance. Your long distance skills determine the maximum distance you can travel on duty. High value cargo. Fragile cargo. Just in time delivery determines your compensation for tight deadline jobs. Eco driving reduces fuel consumption. Skill points unlock hazmat certificates, transport more types of dangerous. Ooh, that sounds fun. But I'm gonna go long distance. 1. Apply. Yeah. Do you think there are folks that just play this game legitimately and just enjoy it so much that they just keep doing it like all the time and it's just their usual just to play Truck Simulator? Do you think actual truck drivers do? Ooh, Del Rio Junction, Odessa. Go to Odessa. I've never been to Odessa before. I'm interested in going to places I've never been before. The Del Rio job is the one that pays the most, though. Yeah, yes, it's way chill. Risu loves this game. Yeah, 100% yes. Yes, this and Euro Truck. Oh, yeah. Well, I should play Euro Truck so I can learn how to drive in the EU. So I can drive around Myth when we go visit the EU. Can sort by per miles, too. Oh, nice. Let's see. The longest one, Van Horn back to El Paso. I don't want to go to El Paso. Let's do money. Price. So I can get, I want to buy my own truck. Okay, oh, some of them are per mile, but, oh wait, oh, never mind, just kidding. This one has big tires, El Paso, 4-star Junction. I want to go somewhere new. I want to go to Odessa. This seems like a nice job. Yeah, let's go here to Odessa. Take job. Learn what a kilometer is. Kiara's gonna need to help me. Wait, why do they put me in this position? I can't get... Okay, that's fine. No, you know what? No pressure. Chill? Chill! Calm. I want to go to San Antonio so we can go to the Riverwalk. I have a lot of great memories being in San Antonio with Mama Mori. She took my sister and I there for a vacation. And we went to go see, Shamu or something like that. I think there was, like, what is it? A water world or something. There's a place... You know, to go around properly would really just take too much fucking time. So we're gonna go this way. Hopefully no cops around. SeaWorld! Yeah, that's what it is. SeaWorld. Sorry. Sorry, bad memory. I haven't lived in America for a long time. Listen. Listen. Listen, deadbeats. It's been a second. It's been a second. Yeah, San Antonio. Went to SeaWorld. Alright, let me get a wide berth. Oh, red light. Okay, chill. Yeah, that was cool. And then I remember I bought this really cool mood ring, and it was awesome. And then, when we were getting ready to leave, I dropped it in the part of the seat compartment of the car where the seatbelt is, and it went into a hole, and I never got it again. I started crying, and Mama Mori got angry, and she started crying, and then she spilled soda on both me and my sister, and then we all cried. She was going through something really bad at that time, I think. She doesn't like when I remind her of that. She's really upset about it. She's like, no, I don't want to, I just don't remember doing that. Wow. What fond memories. I like sharks, says that deadbeat. Oh, cry fest. I was talking with Mama Mori. I was reminiscing with her, actually, about my youth. Back in the day, Mama Mori would sometimes take my little sister Reaver and I out to go, like, I don't know. We didn't really do a lot of stuff, honestly. We just kind of went to school and, like, lived our lives. But she kind of wanted us to spend more time with her and, like, you know, get out and do some fun stuff. And so she arranged for us to go to this, this company picnic. But the company picnic, for whatever reason, was like an 1.5-hour drive away, somewhere in, like, the ass crack of Texas. And back in the day, deadbeats, let me tell you what, GPSs, they were rare. They were either rare or you had to have a car where, like, you know, it was an expensive car, right? You know, back in my day. And your cell phone did not have Google Maps. They were flip phones or, like, the very first iPhones, MapQuest. Either way, whatever options were available didn't matter because you know what we did, deadbeats? Little baby elementary school Mori, Calliope, and family. We went on the internet, we looked up the directions, and we printed them out. We printed them, and we took them with us in the car. Good old printout maps. And I would direct Mama Mori. I'd say, all right, turn at the next road, turn left, turn right. Okay, my turn now, bitch, chill! Turn left, turn right. And all that kind of stuff, right? And I was, yeah, so basically a real map. And Mama Mori said, you wouldn't even understand Mori, Callie, back in my day. She was like, Callie, you don't understand, back in my day when I was a teenager. We didn't even have that. We had literal maps you bought from the store, and you would outline your route with a pen. And that was all you had. And you show it to your parents, you go, this is the route we're taking. Just so you know. No internet, just figure it out. And you use the road signs, and that's it. The good old days. Or a highlighter, yeah, exactly. Like they do in the Goofy movie, where, like, Max is trying to trick his dad, and he's got, like, the pen that he, like, marks the route, and then Goofy goes to sleep, and then he, like, rewrites it on the map. Yeah, that's how they did it back in the day. For my childhood, we had the internet, but, you know, for GPS, like, you either had a really nice, expensive car, you bought a GPS, or if you were Mama Mori and my family, you look it up on the internet and then print out the directions. But we went to that outing, and for whatever reason, the roads had changed. And, you know, the bad thing about having, like, a printout directional, I don't know, series of printout directions. The problem with having those, deadbeats, is that if you get off on the wrong road, you're screwed. Because it can't reroute you. It's like, alright, well, it told me to get off on 2nd Street, but where the fuck is 2nd Street? Because I'm away from 2nd Street now. I don't know, is it left? Is it right? Do I go forward? Do I go backward? Yeah, exactly. It lists out the directions assuming that you're going down the right route. It's next to 1st Street. Okay, well, okay, then how about Green Road? Greenville. Okay? How about Lover's Lane? You guys know Lover's Lane? Dallas folks, do you guys know Lover's Lane? They call it Lover's Lane because back in the day, you know, Mama Mori's teenage years or whatever, they teenagers would go there to make out. We'll find Lover's Lane then. Okay, but what if I'm on Greenville? Where the fuck is Lover's Lane? When do they intersect? Do I go left? Do I go right? Is it north? Is it south? What do I do? There's about 1 million Lover's Lanes. Oh, okay. Well, Dallas Lover's Lane. How about that? How about that? Ah! Oh shit, we're going this way. Sorry. Sorry, shit, banana split. I figured it out. Okay, we're good. Have you ever gotten to, like, right when you're about to turn, and then you're like, oh shit, I should have gone right, but you're like you're gonna go left. Anyway. Yeah, again, just like in the Goofy movie. And Goofy's like, which way do we go? Which way do we go, Maxie? And he knows the whole time. He's like, this bitch is lying to me. He wants me to go to Los Angeles, but we're supposed to go on our fishing trip. And Max is having this internal breakdown, like, jeez, I love my dad, but he's also freaking annoying, and I want to go see my favorite pop star. He's like, go left! And it's the one that goes to Los Angeles, and Goofy's like, well. Spoilers, yeah, spoilers for that old-ass movie. Yeah, he's gotta go to the Powerline concert! I gotta rewatch that freaking movie. It's such a timeless movie. I love this retelling of the Goofy movie. I mean, it's ingrained into my DNA. I've maybe seen it 20 times. God, you're bringing me back memories. This is what more Calliope serves to do. I know that 50% of you deadbeats are my age. No years old. I know, I've seen the analytics. You gotta watch it again. It'd be a good members-only watch-along, even though I know beat for beat how the story goes. I think a lot of other deadbeats also do, and for those that don't, it'd be fun for them to experience it with us. The Youngins. I didn't think it was such an old movie until I watched it, like, maybe 3 years ago, and I was like, you know, this movie's timeless, but I can kind of tell with, like, the color grading and, like, just in general, like, the quality of, like, I don't know, you see some, like, noise and grain, you're like, oh, man. This is a 90s movie. Oh, God. You should cover Eye to Eye by Powerline. Yeah, if Disney would let me. It's cool, Disney. Someday I'll make you love me. It's fine. It's just a matter of time. You know, even if it's 30 years down the line, you'll understand. You know you're old when you relate more to Goofy than Max. I can relate to both. I've been in both places in my life. Well, I don't have children or anything like that. I can't have children, but I get it. I've been an old man working a corporate job. Never mind. Maybe I don't relate to Goofy. I can do his voice, though. I can do his voice, but I sound like Mori Calliope doing a goofy voice, is what it is. Unlike Ina, who can just straight up imitate Michael Moose, and it's just perfect. Gosh. Gosh, Mickey. But it's still me, Mori Calliope. It's just you can tell she's doing the goofy thing. You've been an old man fashioning a kayak out of a log. Yeah, I've been in the trenches. Kobo dying somewhere. Kobo really was adopted. I'm adopted! Is this such a bad thing, though? I mean, she didn't seriously think that she came from me, did she? We look nothing alike. Nor Kiara, really. I don't know, we don't really have any visual similarities. Iconic hololive clip. That was a good one. That was a good one. To be adopted is to be loved. Well, yeah, I'm inclined to agree, you know. There's, like, no obligation or anything like that. You just genuinely, if you want a kid. Yeah, I can't do anything like that, but I do sometimes think about, you can bypass the nearby way station. Have a safe journey. Okay. I don't know what a way station is. What is that, Deadbeats? What's a way station? CMV station. Speed limit 75. Boo! Oh, I guess I can go faster. Just kidding. I thought I was going fast, but I can actually go faster. I'm gonna floor it. It's a station you go to get weighed. You just passed it. It weighs trucks. Is there such a thing as a too heavy truck? I guess so. When I say it like that, it makes sense. Okay, well, if the speed limit's 75, I'm cranking it. Oh, hello, Mr. Police Officer. I'm going the speed limit. And I just used my blinker. Did you like that, Mr. Policeman, in front of me? He's not looking at me. Yeah, there are laws on it. That's how tires pop. Oh my god, a lot of people not obeying the laws then, considering all the pop tires I saw on the side of the road when I was in California, in Colorado. What the heck? Can we go to Buc-ee's? Where's the Buc-ee's? Texas Truck Simulator. I wonder if that DLC just automatically integrates into my jobs or not, or if I have to go out of my way to be like, yes, let's play the Texas DLC. I don't think so. I'm at, okay, 75, okay, chill. Stay around here. Hi, Mr. Policeman, I'm going the speed limit. Well, it's red. Well, it's red on my speedometer. I want Whataburger. Don't say that to me. Don't talk about burgers around me. Odessa discovered! Yatta! Any Odessan deadbeats in the chat? Do not say. Do not dox yourself. Oh, Mr. Policeman, excuse me. I have to get over. Sorry, not this next exit. But yes, this exit. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. Me lie. Me when I lie. Yeah. I can't relate to Goofy. I can't. Unfortunately. I can imitate his voice, though. I do not have a child. I do not. I mean, Kobo doesn't count, though. Kobo is different. Though sometimes I do think about taking on, like, an apprentice or something like that, you know? Like, teaching somebody right on red? All I know. And taking care of them. I do, right on red. I do think about that sometimes. You know, but it would probably take up a lot of my time. Yatta! So I don't know, maybe I should chase my own star first. Most trucks are not allowed to do right on red. Well, I don't have my trucker's license, I just have my regular old driver's permit. Yeah, taking on an apprentice would be kind of a full-time thing, don't you think? I don't really know if I'm ready for that stage of life yet. Too many other things I want to do for myself right now. You know? I feel like it'd be sad, too, to just give it the old college try for another 5 years, but then be like, well, I gave it my best shot. Now it's time to move along in life. I don't want to think about it like that. I want to believe that things will go well. You know? And that I can achieve my dreams before I take on an apprentice. Just one last dance. Deadbeats. Oisha! One last dance in the light. Can we get a brisket sandwich? I don't know. Is there a Cracker Barrel? Do they have Cracker Barrels in Texas? I feel like I always saw Cracker Barrels when it was like on the way. Back it up a little bit. Enter, 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 enter. Okay, thank you. Skip. I don't like the parking. It's boring. Yeah, they do. Well, I remember back in the day, my grandparents in Colorado would drive all the way from Colorado to Dallas for whatever reason and pick me and my little sister up and drive us all the way back to Colorado. And I remember on those road trips, I definitely saw some Cracker Barrels. I have 10,000 bucks. That's absolutely not enough to buy a truck. Absolutely not. There are upgrades. I guess I'm just renting this Kenworth, huh? That's a long drive. Yeah, way too long. I think they genuinely enjoyed it, though. Alright, where's the big money? Going to Abilene? Amarillo! Yeah, let's go to Amarillo! Anything going to Dallas? No? Amarillo's close enough. Let's go to Amarillo. Amarillo. Amarillo by morning. Playing this game first, then thinking about food. Oh. I always envisioned the truck drivers with the big greasy hamburger. Mmm. What a burger. You're driving so late into the night, I mean 3 a.m. you should go get that honey butter chicken biscuit. Why not? That was what my little sister Reaper and I used to do all the time. Yep. The 3 a.m. honey butter chicken biscuit, because that's when they started selling them. It might be 2, actually. Yep. Not necessarily that we were, like, blasted or anything like that, but... Well, sometimes. It depends. It depends. It was a safe environment. Maybe that doesn't do anything to help, but, you know. My sister and I, we connected a lot when I had my license. The year that I had my license and she did not. Well, also, just kidding, that's not true. The years that I had my license and she had her license but she wanted to drink. She was real nice to me then. I'll buy you a honey butter chicken biscuit. Just drive me and my friends to the Whataburger 3 a.m. We've been partying all night. I'm like, okay. I'm the sober one, I guess. I'll do it. I'm down for a honey butter chicken biscuit 3 a.m. I was just watching anime anyways, fine. I was watching Soul Eater. I have distinct memories of that. It's cool. I was just watching Soul Eater. I was just watching Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I guess I can drive you guys. Sure, whatever. I haven't been partying like you all have, but I'll take the free honey butter chicken biscuit. Oh, Cartoon Network. Oh, that's not where I was watching them. I was watching them where those shows where a lot of you deadbeats were also watching those shows. Mm-hmm. Is she still a party animal? My little sister is finally a full-grown adult. I'm like really glad to say it because I feel like she had her troubles, you know, growing up. To get a little real, I suppose. I feel like, how do I say, to put it as like not like TMI as possible. I feel like she always kind of wanted things that her friends had, like in a pressure way, but it's not like we could really afford those things, you know. And I think it was hard for her. But as she grew up and became an adult, she really found her people that like her for who she is and not the stuff that she has, you know. And they're cool too. I like her friends. I wouldn't say I'm friends with her friends, but I like her friends. They're the really nice super normies I've mentioned before. Just regular people. You missed your turn. I'm following the road. I'm following the road. Yeah. Wanting to fit in is, yeah. I mean, I think it's something that a lot of folks can relate to. I never felt that way. At least after elementary school. I wanted to make people laugh, which I never did. And, well, no, sometimes I did. That's not true. That's not true. Sometimes I did, but at the expense of me really making a fool of myself. you know? And then, so when by the time I got into high school, I was like, I don't care anymore. I don't care if anyone notices me or perceives me. So I was always kind of hidden away, just doodling or something like that, I don't know. Was it your turn? Sorry, I have the right of way. But, yeah, I was very different from my little sister in that I never cared about whether I fit in or not. I mean, I did want friends. I think maybe not everybody wants them, but I think I was somebody who definitely did. But I also really value my independence and being alone as well. It's really important to me. So in high school, I also was very much of the opinion where I was like, I don't know, this isn't the school I want to go to. I don't really think there's a place I belong. I'm just gonna study and draw and try to get into college and then just get the hell out of here. Was what I was concerned about doing the most. So I didn't really care as much about, like, I guess, fitting into the general in-crowd as my sister did. That was something I think she had a hard time with, but now she's really thriving. She just lives like a normal adult. I'm glad for it, too, because we became really good friends after that. Yeah. I did do theater in high school, that's true, and that was fun. That was the only time where I feel like I genuinely had a pretty good... Ooh, lights on. Which ones should I do? Are these my high beams? Yeah, those are my high beams. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. Drake's. I thought that said Shota Burger. What the fuck? Hotta Burger. What? That's not how you spell hot burger. Shota Burger. What the fuck? Thank you for the 50 gifts. That's a whole lot of gifts. I appreciate you, Deadbeat. Thank you so much. Wow, there's a lot of folks here today watching me drive a truck. Thank you for dropping by. I just looked at how many Deadbeats were here. Thank you for being here. Shota Burger? Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I read. Shoyu Burger. Shoyu Burgers are good too. Shoyu Bagaski. We out here. I was gonna say, where's the In-N-Out? There would not be In-N-Out here. There'd be a Whataburger. I miss Whataburger so much. Narissa loves her Culver's, but I like the Whataburger. Oh, show. Yay. This is the perfect disguised Zatsudang. Just making some money, but also just talking about completely random stuff. I do really like... I like it, though, because I feel sometimes when I do Zatsudam, it's like I kind of have to keep... I feel a bit railroaded by myself, by the way, not you guys, just to keep things, like, on relevant subjects, going-ons in life, like what's happening recently, you know? But doing this, it feels like if a random topic comes up, it's fine, because it's just a random topic. I hate Whataburger, to be honest. That's okay. I mean, what do you like instead, Deadbeat? Are you more of a Jack-in-the-Box type of Deadbeat? I'm not a big Jack-in-the-Box person. I like Whataburger. Carl's Jr. I know I used to eat a lot in Colorado back in the day, but I don't know. I mostly just made my own sandwiches during this trip. Jack-in-the-Box, tacos hit, says that Deadbeat. I've never had tacos at Jack-in-the-Box. Having tacos at Jack-in-the-Box, I feel like that's like eating a burger at Domino's. Like, I don't know, isn't that kind of strange? In-N-Out is awesome, says that Deadbeat. Yeah, I agree, for their burgers and animal-style fries, but just regular fries are kind of dry. Not my favorite. Okay, I will admit, I am a sucker for Five Guys, but it's so expensive. I can't really, like, whoa! I can't rationalize getting it often. Of course, also because unhealthy. You get like the little fry, and they fill the whole freaking bag. I really like it, but I think it's just really expensive. You gotta check your mirrors, Mori Calliope. Check your mirrors. Excuse me. Filling station nearby. How's my gas doing? I'm probably okay. Yeah, I'm good. Here's a fat cash price. Well, they know how freaking good they are. I mean, they do give you a gazillion fries, in fairness. Like, if you were to share Five Guys with somebody, I feel like what you could do is you could each order a little burger, it'd be plenty. I know my lights are on, but I can't freaking see anything. Alright. Fine. Oh, you know what? I bet the lights that I had on were, like, just the console lights. Where are my high beams? Sorry. Alright, there we go. I can finally see. Activate the high beams. Oh, there we go. That's even... It's K. Okay. Wow, the game heard me. I mean, don't you only use your high beams in, like, rain or fog, though? Well, I think you turn off... You use the low beams, in the fog when you're, like, 500 feet away from an oncoming vehicle, and then 100 feet behind another vehicle. It's probably okay. Now I'm blinding everybody on the other side of the road. Yeah, I guess we don't need them on. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're eating Five Guys with somebody, just get one little fry, and they'll fill the whole bag with fries. So you and your friend can just eat that one little fry. Like, you don't need to get 2 little fries, because then you'll just have 2 huge freaking brown bags full of fries. Japan could never, honestly. If you, even from, like, a gourmet burger stand or something, if you get, like, any fries or something, you, like, open it up and it's, like, 6 potato wedges. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why is there so few? I know why, Mori Calliope, for your health. Your trainer would be pleased. Your trainer would see those 6 little potato wedges and give a half smile, because it should be 3. Hey, you know what? As a treat. Potato wedges? Yeah, depends on the place, though, that you get food from. What should I do for dinner? I haven't thought about it. Lubbock discovered! Holy shit, deadbeats. I discovered Lubbock. Alright, Lubbockian deadbeats, you gotta spread the news that Mori Calliope discovered your town. Spread it around like wildfire. Oh, brother. What are you gonna name it? I've been thinking, and I brainstormed a really good name. But, you know, be honest with me and tell me what you think about it. I thought we'd call it Lubbock. What do you think? It's a good name, right? I came up with it myself. There was no real reason that I came up with. It just sounded good. I discovered this town first. Perfect. Not bad. Yeah. Kinda sucks. Alright, asshole. Well, fuck you too. Lubbockers. What do you think? Lubbockers or Lubockians? I'm trying to think about what to call the townspeople of the town that I discovered and is mine, founded by Mori Calliope. Isn't it pronounced Lubbock? No, it's from Lubbock. It's Lubbock. I remember. I'm from Lubbock. I'm not from Lubbock. I'm from Dallas. Yeah, and like Namekians, Lubbockians, Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Down country roads. Oh, the speed limit's 65. If you get to be 10 miles per hour above the speed limit, I feel like that's kind of not great. You should do the Texan pledge. I don't know what that is. Trying too hard? Okay. You say so. Blast it. You talking about my Country Roads cover? You think it's me trying too hard to sound Texan in the cover? Take me home. Well, and then now it kind of sounds like Goofy. Okay, hold on. What if I didn't try too hard? But I was just like, take me home, country roads, to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear a voice in the morning now she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Something, something, feeling like something, something. I was born yesterday. Those aren't the lyrics. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Country roads. Can't believe that she forgot the lyrics to Myth's original song. Yeah, arguably the best Myth song. Yeah, definitely better than Oh, what a crucified stream. There's no bones about it, you'll scream. Only show you on Halloween. Why am I switching pitches? I don't know, I forget. Put Country Roads in Holodori. No. No. I'm gonna start getting stricter. Oh, okay, now it's 75. Okay. If they tell me they want to put sneaking in Holodori, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Non-fiction would be sick, though. Yeah, now I'm thinking about all these songs that I'd love. It's really hard to see. Love to see in Holodori. I'm thinking about it these days a lot. Yeah. I know my recent music is maybe a little less distinct than my old stuff, you know, but I feel like it was kind of something that I had to do. You know, when you end up writing songs for anime and games, I think it is possible to remain extremely distinct. You know, people like, you know, Yoasobi Kenshi Onezu, like they've developed their own sounds that are really distinct to them. Ado, for example, but I think it's a very difficult thing to do. I think retaining my amount of distinctiveness, it would have been more of a burden, you know. I think it would have caused me a bit more trouble, which is fine. I like your new stuff. I'm glad, because I feel like these days all I'm seeing is I prefer Mori's old stuff. I'm like, do you really? Do you? Shit, I don't know what to do. I think that'll naturally happen, though. That was how I felt about MCR with some of their, like, newer stuff. Oh, man, I miss the old MCR. It's gonna happen, you know? I think it's okay, though. And maybe it is kind of more rounded out. I think it was Toboy that said it, actually. Something along the lines of, you know, some folks with their music, they start off very edgy and distinct and different and unique. And then they get big, and then they sign to labels, and then they get kind of safer, you know, rounded out. The edges kind of get rounded out a bit, and then they get less popular and whatnot. It's just bound to happen, you know. I think that's okay. It's really important to me that I go in a direction that I think is good for me, you know. And I started to really not like the more distinctive and quote-unquote unique aspects of my music at a certain point, you know. I think we all grow and evolve in different ways. What I will say, though, is I have seen a lot of folks saying that I make, like, kind of, like, samey sound in J-pop now. I don't think that's true. I think that's incorrect, actually. I feel like I can count on my two hands the amount of J-pop songs I've made, and maybe one hand how many I've, like, put out music videos for. Right? It's like, did they listen to Go-Getters and that was it? I think that might have been it. Was I supposed to exit? Oh, whoopsie doodle. Sorry. I was ranting about music. Oh, whoopsies. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I disagree. I think you can definitely make an argument for my stuff becoming a little more on the generic side. For sure. I've noticed that as well. Definitely. It's just a consequence of going the direction that I want to go. But as for whether it's like samey sound in J-pop or not, I disagree. It's like, have they listened to Cult Following? Did they listen to Rivals and Equals? What about Let's Just Crash? What about Overkill? Even Domai. Domai is more of like an alt-rock, I think. There's not a ton of Japanese in there, but even the JP lyrics in there are not really J-pop. Orpheus is not a J-pop song. That's just an English pop song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree with that, personally. I don't think it's true. Yeah. I don't think that's true. I think Orpheus is more of, yeah, like I said, like an English pop song. More than J-pop, I would say. But yeah, I think sometimes I see, occasionally I may see the critique of like, oh yeah, Mori's new stuff, it's all just kind of like samey J-pop sounding stuff. When I do see that being said, it's kind of like that scene, in my mind, it reminds me of that scene in Inglourious Bastards where the guy throws up like the 3, but like the dude's like, nah, that's not the 3 that we use. You think I can ride a red here even though I'm a truck? I'm gonna do it. It's like, okay, so you haven't listened. Gotcha. You know, is kind of what that reminds me of, which is fine. It's fine. I understand if folks maybe listen to Go-Getters and were like, well, if this is how it's going to be, I'm not really interested in it. That's okay. But You can't say that you listened to the recent stuff when Go-Getters was the last one you listened to, right? So. But, you know, at the same time, it's okay. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. I think I've made like a really broad variety of music. I like to think that there's probably one song in there for you, but if there's nice, cool. I like when statements are correct. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to say it. Would love to see End of a Life in Holodori. I wonder how they do it. I bet that if they really focused on like having the notes hit on like the syllables of the rap, it could maybe be kind of challenging. But I think even on Expert, it'd probably be 22. Isn't that the lowest? Is that the lowest that Expert can be, like level-wise? I missed my exit. Oh god, they're gonna dock my pay. I'm new to this town that I discovered myself. I'm new to this town. I'd really like Override to be in the game. That's what I really want. I was listening to Override the other night. I was like, this is an excellent rhythm game. But, well, it's a song for another mobile game. Stop! Stop! But, I mean, that game isn't a rhythm game, and it's not actually in the game, so. Anyway. They should add Unalive. I want to re-sing Unalive. I can hit that note now. I can hit it. I can hit it. You're playing Chaos Zero Nightmare right now? Is he good? Have you guys been getting some good updates? I wonder. Ask for Yona Yona Journey. I wonder about that one too. That's Inotaku-san's song, but I mean, at a certain point, nah, they'll never run out of songs to put in the. They'll never run out of songs to put in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, we gotta put Domai in there. We gotta find a way to get it in there. Oh, whoopsies! Green light. Green light. Sorry. This dude to my left is kind of in my way. Please understand. Are you driving a truck or are you yapping, Mori Calliope? Seeing stars would be good. Get some lotus juice in Holodori the game. I hope that game pops off so hard. I really, really want it to. I mean, it already has. I don't know what I'm talking about hoping. It kind of already has, but I think it's super neat. I think it's what I think, well, how do I say? I can't say they should have done it a long time ago because it's been in production for a really long time. I just had a bunch of lines sent to me to edit, and deadbeats. I spent an hour editing lines. I think you guys are gonna notice a difference in how some of us talk in these games. You guys are gonna notice a difference. I do wonder how many folks have found me from Holodori at this point. Probably not a lot. I'm not sure, because I know that it's really popped off in Japan, but it might need a second for overseas. Yeah. You cuss more? No, it just sounds more like me. And instead of you guys, I say y'all. Well, I would change it to say that. I don't know. Okay, we get off here. Yes, game, I know. You don't need to railroad me. I saw the GPS. They should have a hard version of this game where you have to use a map. Like, you have to print out a map and use it yourself. And they have no GPS. Figure it out. Or use signs. Hard mode truck simulator. Wow, is that Mori Calliope from Hololive Dreams? You can disable the GPS. I want to do that though. I'm too much of a coward. I'm a coward. You could probably turn it off. Well, I guess it's easy enough to just not look at it, but oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ooh, there's a motel! Can we go into the motel? Not that I want to go in there, especially with all these deadbeats watching. Do it! Yada! Yeah. Rhythm game fans have definitely noticed Holodori though, which is cool. Welcome! Is that a police officer? Please, Mr. Policeman, I'm just doing a regular turn that was completely correct. Geometrically, and from an angle perspective. Yeah, the Motel 6! Come on, deadbeats! A little Holiday Inn! Oh, Holiday Inn. Ugh. I was looking at a Holiday Inn. I was staying with my parents, and I'm like, there are, like, less than 5 rooms in this house. I was like, alright guys, it's been fun. But every time somebody says something, I hear it. I'm like, maybe I should stay at the Holiday Inn. They're like, no! No! Don't do that. Whoa! Did I hit someone? What the heck? You can cycle through different cameras by pressing 9. What the fuck just happened? That dude's got his hazards on. I didn't hurt him. Get back on the road. Did I pop a tire? Why can't I move? Did I run over a person? I'm not out of gas. Oh. That was really weird. I don't... What? Fellow trucker, can you help me? Crash vehicle... Oh, did I run over a guy? I'm sorry. Trailer damage. I just want to get back on the road. Why can't I... Alright, well, I'm gonna kill that guy behind. That's okay, as long as I can get back on the road. Now you did. now I killed him. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. What am I stuck on? It's too dark. I can't see shit. Fuck. Can I move? Parking brake? No, it's not. Is it a rock? No, my parking brake is off. It's off! Okay. Just go forward. Forget this ever happened. What? It really doesn't want me to go down this road. That guy's corpse. Ah, oh, sorry. Alright, let's go this way. Let's just turn around, Whoever's car was there, it's gone. It's... Alright. A really sharp turn, don't hit the buzz. I'm on the highway to hell! Okay, let's use this highway just real quick. Oh, this works too. We can get off from this highway. What is happening? Don't worry, I'm an expert truck... What the fuck? Is this a glitch in the game? Why can't I go past this? Okay, what if the GPS says go this way? Sorry. It's so kind of them to not honk at me, though. Oh my god. I can't do anything. I think the game is broken. Okay, fine. Trailer damage. Okay, please, just let me go to where I need to go. Maybe reload. The game is broken. It won't let me go past this point. Even though I have to. That's where I'm supposed to go. No! What if I press R? Is R for reset? Reset the... Radio... They have some butt rock, but like... Well, I need to know if it's streamer okay. Stream safe. There we go. Escape. Lo-fi. Is that really it? It sounds like music they should play at the motel. Boy howdy. Can I give up on my job? Fuck this job. Let's go here. Well, isn't this the one I'm doing? Resume delivery. Please! I'm not using the parking brake. Try a tow. How do I do that? Horrific traffic. Never give up. There must be another way to get there. Okay, well, what if I just... Sorry, cars. Sorry, cars. Sorry, cars. Sorry. Ouch! Hey, he should pay for that, not me. Even though I got in his way. Calculating route. Alright, we'll figure it out. But if I go back that way... Oh, there's like a flashing... Okay. So there's a thing, there's like a hazard. It's not... I don't know what it is. It's a light, though, that... It's an orange light with a strange shape. Ouch. It kind of looks like an engine. The engine light is on. What does that mean? Officer, she is making an illegal U-turn. No. No, I'm not. Crash. We ignore those. Truck's gonna die? No, I don't think so. I'm the Grim Reaper, so I decide what dies and what does. Yeah, I can't go further than this. I think the game's broken. Alright, we're gonna have to take a new job. Okay, well, let's see. Wichita Falls! Yeah, let's go to Wichita Falls! Ooh, it's been a minute since I've been to Wichita Falls. Abandoned. You have to pay a penalty fee of $12,000! What? But the game is glitched! It's not my fault! Hey! No, I'm not paying $12,000. I don't have $12,000. Okay, how do I reset my car? Can I go back to Lubbock? Can I go... Reset navigation? Can I call a service? Vehicle diagnostics. Service recommendations. Request total Why not? Why can't I? Repair all. Repair all. Total pay. Why can't I? You can repair your vehicle at the closest service station. Where's the autosave? Wait, no, not desktop back. Ugh. Stop! Stop showing me shit I don't need. Load game. No manual save. Okay, well, where's show autosave? Here we go. Load. From 1246. That seems right. Okay. Why are none of my lights on? There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Are we bankrupt, Dad? No, we'd never be bankrupt. This is probably right. Okay, now let's stop at the stop sign, because... Hey, why are my two turn signals... Why are they both on? That's weird. I didn't tell you you could do that. Am I doing something wrong? Do I have it in... Hazards are on. How do I turn those off? How do I turn my hazards off? H? That's honk. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 my hazzies. Beep, beep, beep. F. There we go. Thank you, drivers. Oh my god, you guys are so good at driving. Thank you so much for guiding my hand. Dad, are you drinking and driving again? I am drinking pineapple juice. And this time it doesn't have mold in it. This time it's regular pineapple juice that I opened and then I put in the fridge. Yup. So yes. Okay, well I also have a little energy drink too. It won't let me go past. Why? Why won't it let me go past? What if I... Okay. What if I load an autosave that was like during the day even. So like let's put it at 5:58 p.m. Because I said so. DLC paywall. You may have to restart the game. Alright. I can do that. That's easy. I'm not ignoring you, by the way. Let me see. Alright, let me... Hold on. Load Gabe. And then I'm gonna do a manual save. Okay, just kidding. Alright, save game. Here. Okay, I did it. Okay, now I'm gonna reset the game. I do love a save scum. Well, it's how we save ourselves from getting juked out of $12,000, which is highway robbery if I ever saw it, deadbeats. Highway robbery. And trust me, I would know. That hates us. Who offended me is freaking truck game. Look at how serious I am about it with my cowboy hat and everything. You dare disrespect me, continue career. Continue career. She can't even look at us. It's because I'm busy driving. Thank you for the red super chat. Holy shit, thank you. What the fuck? Stay rootin', tootin', and shootin'. I'll read this at the end of the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that, deadbeat. Let's go. Fellow cowboy. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Driving a truck's hard work, you know? Appreciate the tip. We should all be tipping truck drivers when we can. I saw a bunch of holofans. They went and they found the people driving the holodori trucks, and I saw a bunch of deadbeats were given like snacks and like drinks to the truck driver that was driving the Mori truck. That just filled my heart with happiness. Wrong side? I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. I just wouldn't think too much about it. I thought that was real sweet. That was real gentleman-like and gentle-like of the deadbeats. Very gentle bone-like. How about that? Yeah, it just made me very happy, so. Yeah. They definitely appreciated that, too. I'm sure. I don't know what it was. It was like a cola. They took a cola. Maybe some chills. Yeah, they were talking to the cops, too, which made me laugh so hard. Oh my god. And then one of the cops knew what a VTuber was. Like, I don't know. It was cool though. I'm sure we got some cop deadbeats out there too. I'm sure we got some truck driver deadbeats out there. I'm sure we got some cowboy deadbeats that ride horses, ranchers. Any of you deadbeats? I know for a fact that we have truck driver deadbeats because I've seen them comment on stuff. They'd be like, hey Mori, I'm a truck driver deadbeat. Wait a minute, hold on a second. This is the Odessa job. That's fine. We can save scum it because that other one is glitched and we just won't take that mission. Let's finish this one, get on to a different one, and just not take that same one that we took. I want to go to Wichita Falls. Yeah, so be like, hey, Mori, settling in for the long drive. That's a cool car. I'm gonna put on your stream. For the long drive, I'm like, welcome, deadbeat, welcome. But, you know, keep your eyes on the road. I'm sure that they'll be maximum happy when the Chadcast starts up again, which is very, very soon, by the way. Information coming this month, as it is August. But don't worry, the stuff that we're unveiling at Anime NYC will also be unveiled right after via social media sites, but just the very first... Excellent! See, look at that. I'm good. The very first announcement of all of it will be at Anime NYC, and then immediately after we'll post stuff on the internet about it. So, alright. Ooh, I like this music. I wish we had some stream okay butt rock to play. Too bad. Alright, where do we want to go? We were going to Lubbock, but I think Lubbock is cursed. Let's go to Amarillo. Could we make some more money, though? I don't know. Nah, let's go to Amarillo. It's been a minute since old Mori was in Amarillo. You can sort by price and by distance. That's okay. This is perfect. You can sort by price if you want some more money. Oh, save the game? True that. Sure as shit, deadbeat, you're right. Save. Mayor of Lubbock. Mori Calliope. Save. Calliope, that's fine. If there really is just no more room for my full name, I understand. But I have to just keep it real factual. Ouch! It is funny how Americans pronounce Amarillo. Well, that was how all the people around me in Texas pronounced Amarillo. Heading down to Amarillo this weekend, but you know, there's like really old cowboy-like dudes in their 40s, 50s or so, wearing cowboy hats. They've got the plaid shirt on, right? Heading down to Amarillo this weekend with the boys. I know it's amarillo. Amarillo. Anaranjado. That's orange, by the way. And azul is blue. Verde is green. And then, what else? Verde. Azul. Wait, Amarillo, that's not yellow, though. I forget, how do you say yellow in Spanish? Why did I start saying colors? Amarillo is a animal. Rojo. Oh, it is. Okay, just kidding. It is yellow. Yes! I was fuck, stop! Stop! Sorry. Amarillo is yellow. Why'd they call their place that? Why'd they call the town that? Is it full of sand or what? Okay, I was right. Just kidding. I knew deadbeats. I knew that was yellow. Verde and roja and azul. Yeah, it's not an animal. That's an armadillo. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about armadillos. Right on red. Right on red. I have the right of way. I have the right of way. I have the right of way. Armadillo. Amarillo. Anaranjado. I forget what that one is. And Cali is pink. Well, I am pink, but that's not how you say pink in Spanish. Yeah, armadillo. Yeah. What is pink? Rosa. Rosa. Yeah. Verde. Nice Spanish? Oh, thank you. I was forced to take Spanish for 9 years as I grew up in Texas. I forgot all of it. El perro. Me gusta el gato. Yeah. Los gatos. Yeah, lo siento mucho, no hablo español. Piquito. Yeah, muy piquito español. I don't want to see a single one of you motherfuckers say donde está la biblioteca. It's just too easy. That's the easy one. You gotta say something else, like, no, where is the library? Stop with the where was, vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta baila, salsa fiesta. Oh, it's poequito, it's not piquito, it's poequito. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Un elefante, ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta, el baña. ¿Quién es este? Something, elefantes. Un elefante. Ta 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 ta. I don't think it's La Baña, which means the bathroom. ¿Quién es este? Something, elefantes. The elephant song. La cortesía es importante. It's important to be polite. La cortesía es importante. It's important to be polite. I remember that one. Oh, I wish I remembered more. I wish. Vamos! It's cool. We're driving in Texas. This is perfectly appropriate. I want to read your Spanish comments, but YouTube auto-translates all of them. I'm sorry. Please teach more Spanish to Toa. Baila contigo. Yeah. Cono fiesta. Yeah, Cono Fiesta bars. You can turn auto-translate off. I really need to do that. I want to see all of your languages. And I want to read them as they lie. Play the ball as it lies. Tequila salsa. Tequila salsa. El gato. El gato is that's the game capture card that people use. El gato. The cat. Yeah. Muy bien. Yeah, Cono biblioteca. No biblioteca. Stop with the biblioteca. There are many other places that you can go, like Mi Casa, and Cafe, and El Baño, and El Classroom, Escuela. That's school. Classroom is Kyoshitsu. That's Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, El Classroom. El Classroom. I should ban you. Mikasa Tsukasa. Mikasa es Tsukasa. Yeah. My house is your house. That's not true, though. That's not true. I'll serve you some food and then it's time for you to get the fuck out. Yeah. Biblioteca means dog, right? No. Perro. El perro. Yeah, but me gusta el gato. Yeah, and poquito, me gusta el perro, muy poquito. Very little bit, very true Texan rule, el perro. The cat is no good, muy mal, chigallo. No, stop! Ah, it's fucking Japanese. I think your opinion es muy mal, dumbass. It's not true. Cats are great. If you don't like them, it's fine, but they're not bad. No animal is bad. Except for cockroaches. Well, no. Well, yeah. Actually, they don't serve a purpose. Never mind. Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, dogs, I like cats more than dogs, but I acknowledge that dogs make people very happy. They have a purpose in this world. You know? Nah, they do. What's their purpose then? Eating crumbs off the floor. Is that, I mean, I guess maybe that's kind of helpful. Yeah, they are important. They get my heart rate up. I really appreciate that. Thank you, cockroaches. To be eaten, yeah, by Tutu. Tutu's food. Just kidding. Yeah, and mosquitoes. Yeah, mosquitoes have a purpose to give me fear. To remind me to put on spray. They decompose food. Yeah, but we have worms for that, and worms are a lot nicer and cuter. I like worms. Ah, shit! No, my headlights! Okay. We're chilling. Mosquitoes are evil. Yeah, I don't like mosquitoes very much. Drawing the blood out of my arms. I went to go visit the demolition site for my house. They're finally getting ready to knock it down. They're gonna knock her down. It's very exciting. But you know, nobody's lived there for like a long ass time, right? And so it was just crawling with bugs. I was like, all right, please keep this tree. I like this tree, right? I mentioned to the deadbeats, I'm like, oh, there's like a sakura tree that I'm like, keep this tree. So I had to go be like, all right, keep this tree here and keep this tree and please don't destroy this tree. They're like, well, okay, good thing you told us because we were going to destroy the shit out of this tree. I'm like, please don't. I like that tree. I'm going 41 miles per hour. Time to speed up. But there were a ton of bugs because it's just, the place is just uninhabited. You know, which makes sense because it's just a piece of land with just like an old as shit house on it, right? Just like falling apart. It's okay. I can tell you this. There are so many fallen apart houses in Japan, you will not find the one as cool as cool. Unless you go to every single one, of which there's maybe 100,000. But yeah, just abandoned. Just moss and shit everywhere. And the most insane bugs that'll kill you. Killer bees just flying around all over the place. I'm like, please keep this holy fucking shit! And there'd be like a bee flying by, and I'd be like, oh, sorry. There's a bee that flew by. Okay, we've discovered Lubbock for the second time. God, I hope it lets me pass through. I own the Texas DLC, please believe me. Oh, giant wasps, yeah. Killer bee from Naruto. Naruto! Naruto! Believe it! Believe it! Here I am with my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto! I'm on my way. Naruto! I'll be okay. Getting ready to fight on sight. Got my best friends by my side. Sasuke is really cool. Sakura, the beautiful. La 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 Naruto. This is a good road trip song. What? Why are you complaining? Get the fuck out the car. Open the door. It's right there. You can't leave. You don't like it? Get the hell out of here. Sick of your whiny bullshit. Get out of the bag. This is my car. This is how we roll. We're going to Amarillo. Singing some German Naruto opening. It's just what I feel like, you know? It's the German Naruto opening, isn't it? Yeah. You guys should hear it. I think Kiara covered it. She learned that from me. This isn't a car. Okay, wise guy. Alright. You want to get banned for 1 year? I'll fucking strangle you to death. Shut your mouth. You think you're so smart. Is this an actual song? It is. Go ahead and look up, Naruto. German open. Are we supposed to get off? What? Here I am with my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto! I'm on my way. Naruto! I'll be okay. Hey, those, you know what? Those are honestly some fire lyrics, all things considered. They really are. I can't see whether it's... What the fuck? Use the following key to deactivate. How do I deactivate that? How do I... What does that... Did it work? Ain't shit funny. Alright, here we go. Very German. There's not a single German word, I don't think, unless the chorus, because the chorus I didn't really understand. We are turning this way. I can't see the light. Get it to see the light. Press all the buttons. I know what the Germans were smoking. I don't think they were thinking anything. My clicker's on? Well, yeah, I gotta turn left. You see. I have to. I'm just following the rules of the road. Okay, we're good, we're good. Quick, quick! Before it turns, we go! We have a job to complete. Heading over to Amarillo. Nice, 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 nice. Like that cow poke hat while trucking. Yeah. I really need to go to, the Boot Whisperer. Now, you may be asking, what's the Boot Whisperer? Well, my friend, who I grew up, so I grew up in Texas, and I had... Well, I don't know, I had a hard time making friends, but I had a friend who I met on the internet because we both were into drawing comics, and it turned out that she lived like 20 minutes from me. And so we met up. She could drive. I could not drive at that time, but like she came to pick me up. I like introduced her to my mom. She's like, wow, this is a normal human who isn't gonna steal my daughter away. And I'm like, yeah, she's just a normal high schooler. And so we became friends. And so we both grew up in Texas together. And she told me about the Boot Whisperer recently, because I hung out with her as of recent. And she's like, yeah, you know, when I go to Texas, I always, you know, make sure that I... She's like, the Boot Whisperer. I'm like, who's the Boot Whisperer? I think she only went once. She's like, listen, the Boot Whisperer is this lady who you walk into her store. And you're just like, I want a pair of boots. But, like, if you don't know, like, what kind of boots you want... she's just like, what is it? She's like, she'll tell you what boots, like, speak to you. Like, she'll talk to you a little bit, ask you some questions, be like, alright, these boots speak to you. So my friend, she, like, showed me, she's like, these are my boots that I got from the Boot Whisperer. And they were these really cool red boots. I'm like, they suit you perfectly. She's like, yeah, well, the Boot Whisperer knew. Oh, boot. I heard boo. What the fuck? Why would I be talking about that right now? On the roads in Texas. We're talking about boots. Cowboy boots. That's just cool lore, honestly. Well, yeah, imagine you have, like, you're rocking a cool pair of cowboy boots, and your friends are like, whoa, where'd you get those boots, Cowpoke? You're like, oh, from the Boot Whisperer. Yeah, the Boot Shaman. Like, it's serious shit. You know, they read your fortune, and they read your future. Like, these boots will give you power. These boots are made for walking. I would love some boots. But I don't really think I look good in cowboy boots, unless it's, you know, my cowboy outfit, but... Did you get good boots? Well, I haven't been to Texas in a minute. I don't have a reason to really go there, you know? Haven't gotten a chance to visit the old base in a minute. I might go back in a second, though, for some other related activities I should do, because, you know, as you deadbeats know, I got a place there. But it's been a second since I've been there, you know, because mostly, last time, you know, when I went for serendipity and whatnot, I was just visiting family, so I didn't really hit the old home base. I mean... In fairness, though, hitting the old home base is fine, but it's just that... I thought that said the speed limit was 87. I was about to get real excited. I don't know, there's not a lot to do when you can't drive, is what I'm saying. Like, if I wanted to go visit the Boot Whisperer, right? I'd need to have a car, and I don't have that right now. Well, like I said, I got my permit. I mean... You know, I proved that I know the rules of the road, so I can drive as long as somebody with a license is with me. So. I could do a road trip. If, Holomems in the US wanted to do a road trip, we could do one. It's way too freaking dark. We could. But... And I could drive, but it's like, why isn't the licensed person driving? We could take turns. Mama Mori and I did a road trip, and I was like, wow, I haven't touched a steering wheel in 5 years. But she actually didn't ask me to drive. She's like, oh, great, this is gonna be wonderful. Callie and I can take turns driving. And then we did not. We're just sitting in the front eating chips. Playing some lo-fi. Well, first off, we started off with, like, a road trip playlist that I found on Spotify. She knew every single song. Us just, like, blasting down the highway listening to Don't Fear the Reaper. She's like, I can't believe that you didn't know this song before the Deadbeats introduced it to you. But then when I listened to the song, I'm like, no, I knew this song. I didn't know that it was called Don't Fear the Reaper, though. This is such a classic one. It's such a road trip song, don't you think, Deadbeats? I mean, us just blasting down the highway playing Don't Fear the Reaper is just perfect. And of course, Mama Mori's like, hee hee, this is perfect for you. Like, it's perfect for us, Mama Mori. We're Grim Reapers. That's what we do. This is the road trip song for the Shinigami family. Don't fear the Mori. It really did become a core memory. And, like, the weather was just wonderful. It wasn't too hot. Oh my god, I'll never forget it. It was just a really nice memory. She knew every single song. Amarillo discovered. Well, that's the second town I've discovered. Amarillo's a town, right? A place. The second place. I'm pretty sure it's a town. I discovered both Lubbock and Amarillo. But we'll go ahead and have most people call it Amarillo. Because, you know, it's hard to pronounce. You know? And not everybody can say dating, right? Like, and though I am an inept villainess, so we gotta say Rayreen. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not sure of the reason, though. I think that's the reason. They didn't tell me, but, you know, I just guessed. We're pronouncing it Rayreen. You got it. Ah! We're good. Please rename it to Armadillo. Heading on over to Armadillo, Texas. Don't fear the Reaper. Anyway, listening to that, what was it? Listening to that playlist, that road trip playlist that we were listening to, I was like, oh man, I got so many good ideas for a karaoke, right? I want to do another karaoke. Okay, Deadbeats? I know hardcore Deadbeats are going to freak out when they hear this, and they say, Mori, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt your throat. But I want to do it. And I'll be careful, but hear me out. 150 songs. Oh, whoopsies, 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 blinker, 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 blinker. 150 songs. Karaoke. But why? Because I wanna. The Barracuda? I could learn Barracuda. I've sang 101 before. Okay, how about this? 110. 110 songs. How about that? 150. What if we pick really short ones? I don't know. I'm just in a singing mood recently. I'm like, what if I say, Yatta, we did it! So I want to do a really long unarchived karaoke, but I kind of want to celebrate something, right? So like, I'm thinking, what if we do, I don't know how close we are to the next milestone for subs, so maybe not that, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Something anniversary related, I don't know. All right, bank, give me money. I really want a truck. Loan offers. No, I'm okay. Hazardous cargo, that sounds so explosives, yeah. Do it. Undo, no, back. Apply. Yeah. You are currently at 2. My emails! Please don't be mad at me. Drivers with own equipment needed, need money, we can help. Brand new Kentworth trucks for sale. Visit our showroom in Abilene. Okay, I'm down. Let's go to the showroom in Abilene. A selection of older trucks is now available at considerable discount. Used truck offers. Listen, Abilene, let's go. I want to go. Visit, select the dealer. Do you really want to travel to Abilene? Yes, it's closer to Dallas than we are right now. Spam, look at all this spam. Ooh, how much is this one? List price, 100. We buy a G-Wagon or what? Actually, a G-Wagon is closer to the price of this one. This one here. This Kentworth day cab. Depends on the G-Wagon though. Some of them are like in the 300,000 range, but this seems about accurate for like a regular old G-Class Mercedes, but yeah, ooh, put a skull on the front of this one and that's my truck. Right there. Hold on, can I go get some more pineapple juice, deadbeats? Hold on, let me just be right back. Can you chill and look at this beautiful truck while I'm gone? And be real nice to each other in the chat, or I'll kill you. Alright, be right back. Sorry, I just can't leave like looking like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't. This is probably good. Sorry, my head got cut off there first. Thank you for the many blues. Hey guys, how are you? How's BGM? It does sound very chill, I will say. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, welcome back. Hang on, I gotta check my messages right now because I don't know if they're... Hang on a sec. I gotta make sure they're making plans. Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Now we're doing a watch along of Serendipity. Serendipity kind of sound. It actually sounds kind of Western. That word. Maybe somebody from the West or the Midwest Came up. Oh, brother slaps my knee. It's serendipity. The old serendip. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, deadbeats. I'm going back to work. Give me a Dallas job, please. Give me a Dallas job, please. Please take me to Dallas. Dallas, yes! Okay. I don't care how much you pay me. We're going to Dallas. Let's go. My hometown. All right. Okay, let's not think about it. And Debbie's like, oh, brother, she's from Dallas. Ugh. Oh, God. Mori, I wanted to like you, but you're from Dallas. No, it's okay. I can forgive Mori being from Dallas. It's okay. I can forgive it as long as she's not a fan of the Cowboys. I got some bad news for you, deadbeat. I got some bad news for you. Hey, BT Dubs, by the way, I can't promise anything, but there's a possibility. I'm asking right now, and it might happen, where we can watch the Super Bowl together. Now, the Cowboys will not be there, but it is possible. Forgiveness over. Oh, God, she's a Cowboys fan. Oh, brother! What about any Patriots fans here? I have a friend whose dad used to play for the Patriots. Yeah, back in the day. It's okay. They've had a bunch of players, but it's kind of a big deal. Yeah. So, I have a friend who is a Patriots fan. I remember that. Yeah, I mentioned it before. Back in the day. I am a Chargers fan. Sadly, a Bears fan here. See, football is okay, American football is a game that I actually do understand pretty well because I went and saw every single football game at my high school just because I had nothing else to do. I'm a Cowboys fan. High five, deadbeat. That's us high-fiving for being Cowboys fans. It's okay, you can make fun of me. Chargers over the boys? Good old American football. Yo, stop thinking about football. Eyes on the road. That's a self-five. Me high-fiving myself for being a Cowboys fan. Ooh, 24-hour drive to Dallas? Let's do it. Classic Texas. Or maybe that's actually, it's not a 24-hour drive. It's a, actually, it's a 6-hour drive. But the deadline is in 24 hours. This is so chill. I love this game. Go Eagles. Not a football fan, but I support the Cowboys because home team. Yeah! Oh, cool. So you're from Dallas too, huh, deadbeat? How about that Thanksgiving game, huh? Man, it's been years since I've enjoyed the game. The big old Thanksgiving game. I remember that Grandma Reaper would cook up a big turkey in one of her... She had like 2 ovens. It was crazy. Cook up a big old Thanksgiving turkey with stuffing and cranberry sauce. And a bunch of yum like green beans and stuff like that. Mashed potatoes. Have like a pumpkin pie ready. We'd eat Thanksgiving dinner together and then go watch the game. That's what Thanksgiving was to me. I should aim to recreate that with the girls in HoloEN. I wish I could. The best I have is like a dingy little... It's like the smallest little microwave oven ever. That sounds so American. Well, that was how... I mean, I spent billions of years doing that, deadbeats. You know, but for the past, like... 8 or so, I haven't really, because I had to prioritize Christmas, you know? A Mori Calliope Thanksgiving. You'd eat a big meal and sleep through the game. Yeah, there was always somebody asleep on the couch, right? Even when, I don't know, when somebody scored a touchdown, we go, woo, and cheer, but somebody's still sleeping on the couch. Thanksgiving and football go hand in hand. I think so, too. I'm sure Narissa would love that. Yeah, Narissa, come on over. We're gonna cook a big old Thanksgiving turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all of that. I should assign something to everyone so that I don't have to do everything myself. I actually bet that Bae would make like a mean stuffing, because I feel like for Bae, I can leave the more complicated recipes to her, personally. Because she's a good cook. Rower's also a really good cook. I'm sure a lot of the others are also quite good cooks, but maybe they just don't have the opportunity to cook. You know? You are too. Thanks. Yeah, I do cook. I am a good cook. I have a lot more confidence in myself these days since I've been actively going out of my way to cook stuff. You know, instead of just my usual curry, right? Or my usual pumpkin soup, I actually do cook and bake quite a bit. Why would Bae know what stuffing is? It's American. Nah, she'd look it up and be good at it naturally because she's a good cook. Ask Iris about that salad. She loves my salad with my homemade ricotta cheese. And it's just a good hobby to have. You know, Mori's in the kitchen. She's sipping on a little wine. Excuse me. She's sipping on a little wine glass. Watching some YouTube and also cooking at the same time with my apron on. Yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I cook. You know, who am I cooking for? Myself, and occasionally friends. Sometimes I'll cook things and I'll be like, so I cooked a lot of food. I have no one to give it to. Please come over. Somebody, please. And I wonder, sometimes I feel like, I'm not sure if EN is as spontaneous as JP in that regard. I think it's simply that there are, like, not as many members. But one of these days, maybe I'll get brave enough to be like, hello, EN and JP members. I've cooked a feast. I know you're probably busy right now, but come over if you're free. If you're bored, come to my house. You know? But I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the way or something. Especially, oh my god, after I move, I'm not gonna be able to really do that. Hello, come make a road trip to my house. I've cooked a feast, but you have to make a road trip. You have to sit on a train for a long-ass time. Yeah, food is the gateway to people's souls, tell you what, you know? If nobody wants to hang out with you, that's fine, but you can make them want to hang out with you by cooking something yum-yum, you know? Maybe you've planned a month ahead. Everyone's too busy. Everyone's too busy. I mean, I'm busy too, but I have my free nights. You know? Food is the OP strat to getting into people's hearts, I tell you what. She drives well, country girl? Yeah. Of course! I have my permit after all. I got my permit. My house should be the hololive second home. I mean, maybe a vacation home. But do you like Whataburger? Yeah, I do. I do like it. It's been years, though. Well, no, that's not true. I went back to the old home base recently. But I didn't have Whataburger. So it has been years. I don't know. I remember I got to a conversation with some of my high school friends about why we like Whataburger. And they were like, well, you know, I don't like Whataburger for its burgers. I like it for its chicken strips. Or I like it for its, like, it has, like, they have, like, what is it? 2 pieces of, like, toasted bread. 3 chicken strips. With melted Swiss cheese and barbecue sauce over them. Stop thinking about that. If they made something like that in Japan, whoopsies, sorry, I didn't use my blinker. If they made something like that in Japan, they'd make a gajillion dollars, but they just don't want to believe. Too bad. Honey butter chicken biscuit. Oh, is that a policeman behind me? No, surely not. No, not the dude to my right. There's a dude right behind me. I wish I could look in my rearview mirror. Hi, I'm the passenger. Is this safe? I'm only going 70 miles per hour. Only 5 miles over the speed limit. I wouldn't worry about it. We're going to Dallas. Oh, hello, you are a policeman. So funny. You're going faster than me, though. So we're all good, right, Mr. Policeman? Right? Hey, cop, what's going on? Oh, am I off-roading a little bit? I just wouldn't worry about it. I'd never go faster than you, Mr. Policeman. Oh, that's some construction. Okay, chill. Chill at the motel for a little bit? Why not? Alright, road work ahead, so we gotta be careful. That's the popo. Because the speed limit's 75 miles per... This is actually, honestly, Deadbeats, this is a really good speed limit 35. This is a good way for me to get accustomed to the speed limits. Because as I was taking the test for my permit, I was like, okay, if it's just like facts about high beams and whatnot. I took the pre-test just on my own, like the practice tests. Took them on my own, reviewed the questions, right? But if they ask me the speed limit, I'm fucked. Because guess what, deadbeats? I'm accustomed to kilometers now. I am accustomed to kilometers per mile. Or what is it? Not per mile. Kilometers per hour. Sorry, not per mile. Don't mix freedom units with what everybody else is using. What the hell is a kilometer? You should look it up. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Speed limit 75. He goes, oh, I can get in the fast lane. Riding in the fast lane, stare beyond the glass pane, day to day the same iridescent sky. Sugisata hibi mile na milai subete idaite, so ready go. I wish the sky would turn iridescent. Is that a Lambo? Hold on, maybe not, maybe it isn't. A Jaguar! I don't know. I don't know cars like deadbeats do, but I feel like deadbeats know cars. For whatever reason. Maybe not as much as aristocrats, but I feel like deadbeats know cars. Look at me using my blinker all proper like. Alright. Guthrie Anson. Alright. Exited Guthrie Anson. It's just a Mustang. Oh, okay. Just kidding. I've seen a Mustang before. I had a friend who owned a yellow Mustang. What am I thinking? I feel like for whatever reason though, whenever I hear about, oh, somebody bought like a yellow Lambo. Like if somebody bought a Lambo, it's like a yellow one. For whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why people are so obsessed with the yellow Lambo. Or maybe a Porsche. Yellow Porsche, yellow Lambo. Gross, they say. What? Why? Well, apparently you get in less accidents the more like crazy color your car is. Yeah. Yellow can be cool on a car, right? Well, cars that are yellow, yeah, they get in less accidents. It's just how it is. But I mean, it's not necessarily because that yellow car driver's a good ha dummy, ha, get a ticket, asshole, ha. Oh, sorry, that was not very kind. That was not very empathetic of my neighbor. Sorry, what was I saying? I was too busy talking shit. I forgot what I was saying. It's not because the person driving the yellow car is a good driver. It's more because, how to say, they scare the shit out of everybody around them. Or like the people around them go, oh boy, that's a yellow car. Oh, holy fucking shit. Okay, sorry. I thought I was in Japan! I was about to say thought we were on a one-way street, but then I realized, no, that's not true, Mori. You know that it's because you thought your princess is in Japan. Oh. I've been living in Japan for too long, deadbeats. Wrong country. Where is Japan Truck Simulator? Then maybe... Oh, brother. You haven't been driving. Well, I mean, I've been in taxis, though. Deadbeat is the thing. So even if I'm not driving myself, doesn't matter. You know, I've been in cars. And I don't really do trains just because, you know, personal reasons, and I get anxious and whatnot. I get a little worried. It's just too many people. I used to be able to do it back when I really had to, but taxi, nice, safe option. Just throw on some tunes. I can write it off as a business expense because I only ever really use them to go to work. Yeah. It's a bit more expensive, but yeah, like I said, I get money back after all because it's taxes, and I need that money back, so my little rebate. So I'm used to being in cars that are on the left side. This is a little new and different for me. I'm excited to see my hometown, Dallas. I wonder whereabouts in Dallas we're gonna go. Wonder if I'll see any streets I recognize. If we go downtown, I'll definitely— What? I'm not speeding! Maybe I am. Who the fuck caught me? Was it a camera? Those bitches. I thought I was supposed to be riding real free around. This just doesn't feel right. Inner city driving speed limit. Come and catch me, cops. I ain't doing shit wrong. Maybe I am. God, this is such a little Texas town. I can— oh my gosh, is that a Jack in the Box? No. It's not a Jack in the Box, but it's this game's equivalent of a Jack in the Box. I've eaten at Jack in the Box approximately twice in my entire life. My billions of years of existing. I've eaten at a Jack in the Box approximately one time. The speeding cameras that get you, my brother. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Where are they? Wait, 70? Well, it says 75 now, so guess what? Mr. Policeman, Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo. Dragon Ball, Mr. Popo? I'm gonna go 75 now. In fact, I might fuck around and go 85. And then what do you do, huh? Wait, no, what is it? Okay, 9 is okay, but 10 is no good. Oh, Mr. Popo. Ticket? No ticket. Click it or ticket, deadbeats. You guys clicking it? Your seatbelts. I wonder how much they've condensed the map of the USA. First, oh, Popo's trading. Maybe I do have jet lag, deadbeats. Although the jet lag has been a lot nicer on my body in Japan than it was in America, because usually word on the street, right, is that, oh, well, going from Japan to America, you get used to jet lag after 3 days. No, for me it was 2 weeks. And I wake up, you know, in the middle of the night, or I'd take a nap at like 2 p.m. and wake up at 8. And I'm like, oh, brother, this fucking sucks, right? Well, when I get back to Japan, I mean, yeah, I go to bed at about 8 p.m. I wake up at 2 a.m., but I can go immediately back to sleep and it's fine. So I don't know, deadbeats, I don't know. Oh, this policeman's gonna kill me if I don't go speed limit. Okay, chill. Did I miss the exit? Oh, brother. This is why I need a navigator. I just yap and yap and yap and yap and yap. That's the real challenge, deadbeats. Filling station nearby. I don't need it. The real challenge in this game is that it's a Zatsudam, but you're gonna talk so much and you're gonna get on a subject that's gonna take your attention away from the exit you're supposed to take. Sorry, deadbeats. I'm sorry. Mori hasn't been a very good girl. I apologize. It's okay, though. We'll get there. We're only 2 hours, 46 minutes away. It could be worse. East 322 loop. What I really want to do are get on some— I want to get on some of those, really high highways in Dallas where, like, I don't know, I've never seen them in Japan or any other country, really, where you're just on the road, but then towering above you are these crisscrossing highways. I don't think Texas is the only place that does that. I think it's an America thing. But it always just really mystified me. And Japan doesn't have anything like that. Like, if you're going underneath the highway, you're like following the same direction as the highway. But in the States, they crisscross. It's so interesting. Yeah, the highway intersection. The spaghetti, yeah. Mostly Texas. Is it mostly a Texas thing? The stack interchanges. Texas highways actually go freaking nuts. I especially remember, what was it? Going from, like, downtown Dallas to Frisco. Or so. I mean, only people that live in that area maybe understand what I'm talking about, but downtown Dallas to Frisco is like always, you know, especially like when you're entering from, I think, the more northern part going south towards Frisco, those spaghetti highways are so freaking nuts. You like look up as you're like going down the highway and there's like just a bunch of X's above you. There's spaghetti on top of you that you're not like, you're not riding on them, but it's very scary. Thailand has them as well. You know, now that you mention it, actually, I feel like I may have seen that while I was in Thailand. Those highways were also pretty crazy. But unlike in Texas, those highways were more like in the city area. The highways I'm thinking about are like very largely suburban, or like this, like what this looks like right here, right? Wide open roaming plains, you know, lots of flat land. Which if you compare to places like California or Colorado, which is full of mountains, right? Texas is mostly plains. You see some hills like in the far off in the distance, but no mountains really. Unless, I don't know, maybe there are some places in Texas that have kind of mountain-like areas, but I grew up in the plains area. Yep. Central Valley of California is amazing. I'm not sure if I've been there before. Whereabouts is that? I mean, I've been in, like, some of the main, like, what is it, like, Hollywood areas or LA areas just because of, like, shows for Holo and stuff like that, but... West Texas is mountains, okay. I didn't really spend a lot of time in West Texas. For me, it was, like, Dallas, Houston, Austin. Like, that whole triangle. But the hill country is very hilly. Central coast of California is nicer in your opinion, Deadbeat. I don't know if I've been. Central Coast. Whereabouts is that? Is that like, Monterey area? Mr. Policeman, I hear your sirens. Please don't pull me over. They got authentic Buc-ee's location. Please take me to Buc-ee's. I want to go to Buc-ee's. Oh, okay. San Fran, Monterey, Santa Cruz, that area. I've been to Monterey and Santa Cruz before. About Monterey down to Ventura. Yeah, I loved the Monterey Aquarium. Just a really sweet area. I think it was my high school friend's bachelorette party. We were chilling around like wine country and somehow we ended up in Monterey. I think there's some nice vineyards in the area. That was one of the funnest vacays I've ever been on. Yep. It was me, my high school friend, and like 5 other super normie girls, and they were like the nicest people I've ever met. We just sipped wine and talked about life. It was great. I'd do it again. Got to kind of unplug for a while, you know? Monterey Jack cheese. That sounds yum. You're making me think about sandwiches again, which, again, in Japan, we just don't have good sandwiches. Just kind of feel sad. You still keep in touch with them? Let's see. Well, at my friend's wedding, we hung out a little bit. And yeah, on social media, give a like or something like that, but, you know, that's about it. But I'm one of those people, I think, where, like, even if we haven't talked to each other for years, I still feel like if we hung out, we just pick up where we left off. That's the kind of relationship that I like, you know? I just don't have a lot of time to stay really close and in touch with a lot of folks. I have like maybe 5 people that I'm really close to and talk to all the time, but aside from that, I'm somebody that wants to befriend many people, but I just can't, like, be best friends with everyone. So I gravitate more towards people where even if we don't talk for like 4 or 5 years, we meet up at a place and it's like, hey, what's going on? It's been a while. And we just catch up. You know, there's no hard feelings or weirdness or anything like that. I think that's called being an adult, says that deadbeat. Maybe it still kind of blows my mind because sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't really think that I look like an adult. I still feel like I look like a high schooler, but I'm sure I do look like an adult. You know, even my friends too, I look at my friends and I'm like, yeah, you all just look to me like we did in high school. It'll probably change in another 10, 20 years. Maybe. It's like now's the time where like maybe it doesn't hit as hard, but actually just kidding, I'll stay in the fast lane. It doesn't hit as hard, but I bet it'll change at a certain point. You think I'm Sencho maxing? Sencho is 17 years old though, so I don't really see what the... I don't see what the surprise is there. We're very different, of course. I'm no years old, she's 17. Can't be helped. Though she is, yeah, she is. She said so. She'd never lie. She'd never lie about her age like that. I just don't believe it. Not Marin Sencho, no, of course not. She was asking if the age of 40 is in demand yesterday. Well, maybe she just wants to know. I'd love to know, too. You know, it's an interesting question. You know, do you like women who have aged like fine wine? I mean, it's important to know. Women who have, like, experienced a lot of things. Lots of life experience, you know? Yeah. I feel like the deadbeats have kind of watched me grow up, though, so maybe it's kind of different. I wish I could have just come into hololive, like, hello, deadbeats. I am an older woman who's experienced many things. And have that mature aura about me. But I feel like the deadbeats watched me grow. Which is, you know, interesting, but the dynamic changes. Now, this looks like Fort Worth. I'm pretty sure I've driven down this road before. I had a speech competition at Fort Worth once, and I remember this road. Denton and Waco! Yeah! We're going to Denton and Waco 1 mile! Deadbeats have also gotten older, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In chat, we love older women. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to, deadbeats, because time, it flows and it doesn't stop for anyone. Good thing I'm immortal, though, isn't that right? Yeah. I'm excited to be in Madian's show. I hope that you guys will check it out. I was watching her stream the other night. She's like, yeah, I know Calliope is kind of a surprising choice, right? Well, when you see what we're gonna sing, you'll understand why she wanted to choose Calliope. Yeah. Yeah, Mari Sencho is really cool. I respect her a lot. We don't really have a lot in common, and I feel like our fan bases, like if you had a Venn diagram with like me and like my community and like Mari and like people that like Mari and Sencho, it would be 2 circles with maybe like a teeny tiny, like maybe 5 people overlapping. But I respect her a lot. I think she's really cool. Yeah, I like her. I think we're very, very different though. Very, very different. She doesn't scare me. Definitely not. I'm one of the 5, says that deadbeat. Then there's a deadbeat that says, I've been following Madian since her debut. Wait, is it not here? No, you bitch! Wait, you're supposed to go under. Ugh! I have a great idea. Deadbeats, I have a great idea. Watch this. Yup. Uh-huh. She's gonna do. Yup. Yes, I am. Yup. Mm-hmm. No problem. It's my road now. Is that a policeman? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, you're a Jeep owner. Oh boy, I don't like Jeeps. I like Jeeps. I like them a little bit. Yes, I did it. I'm excited to sing together with Sensho. I feel like when we do get a chance to get together, it's fun. Dallas discovered? Is this my home? Oh my god, this looks just like where I used to live. This looks just like where I used to live. They really did make it like Dallas. There was a Whataburger right there to the right. There was a Whataburger. You're about to get on the highway to go into downtown, and then you take a left. And then you just keep going straight, and then the Whataburger's right there, and then the, what was it? There's a really old, ice cream burger fry place. I forget what it was called. It wasn't Brahms. It might have been Brahms. I don't know. Oh my god. You could select your favorite ice cream. I remember driving up there listening to Porter Robinson Worlds. And then I get some ice cream and a burger and some fries and I drive home. Sorry, just a lot of memories are coming back. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. The parking isn't fun. Ah, man. Good memories. Language, young lady. Oh, sorry, did I let slip a curse? Whoopsies, I forgot. Maybe we can do, one more job. One last job. Put in long distance. 2. Apply. I do love me a road trip, but I kind of want to stay in Dallas. I don't know. Quick job. How about Fort Worth? How about let's go to Corpus Christi. That could be fun. Or, you know what? San Antonio could also be a good... Houston. Ugh. Ugh, Houston. Short drive. They have a short here. Let's see. Distance low. Destination. Wichita Falls. Everybody goes lol. I'm like, oh, Houston. Oh, I don't want to go to Houston. Okay, let's see. Well, I kind of want to visit San Antonio. Wichita! Wichita Falls. I've been to Tyler, Texas, again, for speech competitions, but I kind of want to do Dallas to San Antonio. Let's do it. I remember doing a field trip from Dallas to San Antonio. Take job. Ikuzo. It's like LA and the Bay. Oh, or do LA and the Bay notoriously hate each other, or what? Is they have a rivalry or something? What's going on? Because it might be. It's not that Houston and Dallas hate each other. I feel like, what? What did I do? Alright, well, he was in my way. It had nothing to do with me. We're never gonna buy a truck like this. They're just different, so people have strong preferences. Well, I always remember living in Dallas that people were extra snooty about Austin. Like, keep Austin weird. And everybody wore those tie-dye shirts that said keep Austin weird on them. And I'm like, I've never been to Austin, so I can't sympathize with this. I don't really have many strong feelings about Austin. I went to Austin for a show one time. I think not one I've done recently, one long ago, but like a sibling rivalry, yeah. And I checked out Austin and I'm like, this is okay, but all I'm kind of picking up from this is that the houses are like ridiculously overpriced, and that's about it. You know, even some of the smaller ones, but I don't know, maybe Austin, I think Austin got super hot for whatever reason, like right after the pandemic. Enter. Austin's fun, but it's gotten crowded. Yeah, I remember some good restaurants there. Like, they had a nice, pretty eclectic, like, selection of, like, worldwide food, which is pretty good. As a tourist and visitor, Austin is far better to visit than Dallas and Houston. I can actually completely see that as being true, for sure. I mean, I liked Dallas well enough. I had, like, my personal haunts that I enjoyed hanging out with my friends at, you know, especially in, like, the Greenville area or, like, downtown, but I do acknowledge that once you get into deeper downtown where all the buildings are, it's really just businesses. Okay, I prefer to go this way. Let's go this way. City house price, just no good. Yeah. A lot of tech companies went to Austin. Some cities are live-in cities and some are visiting cities. But Dallas was an okay place to grow up, I think, you know? Like, I was there for a long time. The places that I do know are like I know every street. But I feel like I went more into downtown when I got older. Sorry. Like teenage years. I ended up hitting up downtown more often once I had my own car. Mama Mori just kind of never really had a reason to take me downtown for anything. Like, even if we were to go to restaurants, it was places that were closer to our suburbs in general. She wasn't really much of a restaurant person. The thing about me, deadbeats, is that I love restaurants. I love restaurants. I'm always thinking about, like, alright, where's the next restaurant I'm gonna check out? But eating every night at a restaurant is, like, it's not a good idea, you know? It's, alright, are you guys turning this way? Or are you going straight, sir? I have the right of, you bitch! Sorry. He hit you? I'll kill him. Yeah, I'm a big restaurant fan. I don't know, it's just something about the variety and getting to try, like, a bunch of different foods and whatnot, and just mixing stuff up. But, you know, honestly, it's good to, okay, alright, there are X's up there, so I'm guessing get on the road. Okay. It's good to cook for yourself, too. I think. You know? But I'm a restaurant person, because I love the ambiance. It's the same reason where, like, if I go on a little vacation, sometimes in Tokyo or something like that, I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I want to stay in a hotel. My friends go, Callie, why do you want to stay in a hotel? That's weird. Isn't your house, like, don't you have a house to stay in? Like, it's not like you're visiting Japan or something like that. This is what I'm talking about! Sorry. No, I sound upset. I'm actually really excited. Look at the spaghetti highways. This is Texas to a T right here. I grew up traversing these spaghetti highways. Sorry, just really excited to share that with people that don't live in Texas. But anyway, I don't know. I like the feeling of being away from the place where I do everything. I think that also being somebody that works from home, like working remotely all the time, you know, my home is where I work, so I'm like around it all the time, and I still kind of keep a work mindset, right? When I'm in my home, which is just, you know, it's a blessing to be able to work from home, but at the same time, there is the mental gymnastics you have to do of like, how do I settle down while living in the place that I work in? You know, which is why I enjoy going to stay at a hotel every once in a while, because I feel like I kind of get out of it, I guess. Hey, where'd the music go? We were listening to some nice lo-fi, though I'd love to listen to some butt rock. Stream safe. Yeah, we can only play lo-fi apparently, which is too bad. I mean, I like it. I introduced my mom to lo-fi on the way back from our road trip instead of the classic road trip songs, which were all songs from the 80s that my mom loved. Then I played lo-fi on the way back. She's like, wow, I like this. I'm so chill. I'm usually nervous about driving. I'm like, yeah, well, that's lo-fi for you. Or I talked about that too. Yeah, about your home being the place that you work. I don't know, it's just nice to get away from it, you know? And like, hotels have this feeling of like, I'm on a vacation. I'm away from the place where I have to do work stuff, so I can finally relax. It's like a mental thing, you know? I think some folks have really good mental fortitude where like, they don't need that. You know? They don't need to go to a hotel to feel like they're able to relax, but I don't know, for some of us other folks, it's a little more complicated, I guess. I don't know. Eventually, I'm complicated. I'm complicated. I like you sharing the spaghetti highway with us. I've never seen something like this. It's interesting, isn't it? I've always grown up going underneath roadways like that. I feel like it was very rare that... What? Oh, okay, stay on. Okay, fine. It was very rare that, we would be on, like, the very, very, like, higher, upper strand of spaghetti for the highways, but I always used to think to myself, where are those people going? Waco, Fort Worth, I-35! I remember being on the I-35. Good memories. Another thing I remember distinctly about Texas is that if you were going between cities, it's like you'd have a city and there'd be like suburbs around it and tons of buildings and stuff to do. But then of course going to another town is like you just had miles and miles of just nothing. I mean, I'm sure that there are some other places that are like that, especially like in the Midwest and stuff like that, but in Texas it especially felt daunting. Because a lot of you guys have seen how big Texas is, right? It's just freaking, it's huge. So, real big old place, true, oops, all farmland! And sometimes it does smell a little bit when you go past the farms, like cows and stuff like that. My friends and I have played games where we look at like people's license plates and stuff like that. And like we'd choose a state and it's like, all right, if you see a Colorado license plate, 5 points or something like that. Like we'd each choose a state. Like I would choose Colorado, or like a friend would choose Georgia or something like that. Or a friend would choose, I don't know, Wisconsin or some. I feel like it's kind of cheating though. You just choose a place that's close to Texas. Like, all right, Oklahoma license plate. You know, or okay, even, well, maybe not California, New Mexico. You know. Texas is big. It's a big state, but less than half the size of Alaska. Alaska's huge. I gotta get out there someday. I'm super curious about the competition. Can I even call it that when I don't live in Texas anymore? Well, I mean, I have my home base, but it's just not the same as living in Japan, right? Yeah. Pre-smartphone world. Yeah, it was different, huh? Playing little fun games. Slug bug. Hit somebody in the shoulder when you see one of those. Man, anybody buying one of those cars had to know. Waco discovered. It's all thanks to me. That's definitely a Jack in the Box. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a chicken place. The Pollo Campero. Why is Alaska so big? Ask the person who made Alaska, deadbeat. Because I know I don't know. I wonder if we'll see the river walk. That'd be kind of cool to get to see the river walk with the deadbeats. The Chicken Brothers. Pollo Campero. You have a Pollo Campero by your house? It's not bad. Yeah, I remember I enjoyed Pollo Campero. I used to go there instead of other chicken places, you know. Until we got a Cane's, of course. And we did get a Canes at a certain point. Once they got a Canes in Dallas, it was all over. Nice hat. Thank you. It's not bad, right? I'm driving in the middle of the lane. Make sure no cameras catch you. Mori, Calliope. New road. What's so new about it? Is that an In-N-Out? No, they wouldn't have that here. Going to Drake's. Zaxby's. Canes is okay. That's like the nicest thing I've seen anybody say about Canes. I feel like it gets so highly rated that I think a lot of folks turn around and have really high expectations for it when they taste it. I'm like, wow, this is completely medium. But as you guys know, as the deadbeats know, in today's day and age, the scale has changed for what is good and what is bad, right? I'm sure that a lot of you know by now. It's like things that are objectively wonderful are very highly rated. Things that are objectively great are very highly rated. Things that are objectively better than good are dog shit. Things that are okay, decent, are worse than dog shit. Things that are dog shit are, well, let's just not talk about it. It's even worse than that. It's even worse than that. It's either 1 star or 5 stars, baby. That's just the way the world is. Was it always like that? Or am I just now opening my eyes? I'd love to get down to the science of it. Sometimes I wonder to myself, is it just me? Is it just me that realized how black and white things have become? How binary things have become? I don't know why, deadbeats. Yeah, mid means bad now. Like, I thought it was okay for just something to be decent, like just fine. I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe that's the problem. The net does not do spectrums, including Yelp, I suppose, then, huh? Everything must be in terms of extremes. Well, I didn't think it was like that in the real world, but after going back to America, I felt like I kind of saw it a little bit around me. It's hard to explain. Depends on where you go, though. Man, deep thoughts while driving this truck. Wow, the city's very beautiful in the distance, though. Yeah, we don't do thinking here. I like Taberogu, but Yelp is unusable. Austin discovered. Let's go. Let's make it weird. Is Taberogu something that people use outside of Japan? I thought Tabalog was just like a Japan thing. Maybe not, huh? Maybe it's made its way outside of Japan. I know they have it in English, but... Oh no, it's just Japan. Roachland discovered. Hey! They don't have too many cockroaches there, right? Well, I remember lots of big cockroaches in my house. I mean, there weren't lots of them. It was like a once-a-year event, but it was an event, don't get me wrong. It was an event. Oh, okay, alright, never mind. I get it. Yummers. No, those guys are big. Those are some big dudes. This is big fuckers in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, especially the cucarachas. Yeah, some big guys. The biggest one I ever saw, I don't want to think of. Well, actually, no. The biggest cockroach I've ever seen in my life was actually when I was living in Georgia. Going to college there with my roommates. Yep. It was bad. Texas things still. How big are they? Real big. Real big. Well, you know, Georgia's close to Florida, and it's in those swampy areas, right? I mean, if you go to Colorado, you're good. Biggest problems with bugs I've ever had in Colorado have been, like, spiders, but I remember my dad, he, like, had this cabin that they bought, a 100-year-old cabin. And it had this old water pump, like shack, right next to the cabin. And they're like, we gotta fix something. The water isn't working anymore. We gotta go in there and fix it, right? That's what they were thinking. So they open it up and they look in. They're like, this doesn't look safe. It's just a pit that goes in the ground. Some shit out of a creepypasta or some. And my dad and his buddy are like, we should get this fumigated before we go in here because I don't trust it. So they had someone go fumigate it. And they put in the fumigation thing at the bottom that like shoots out all the smoke. I have a... No! Oh, I guess I forgot to turn... Whoopsies! Don't we always forget to turn on our lights? It's fine. I can take it, just a little fee. Your basement's a spider farm during wintertime. I mean, they need a place to live, don't they? Well, they put the smoke at the bottom and they waited to like make it explode kind of like a bomb. And they sat outside next to the cabin, but they had a feeling that it was going to be bad, so they were kind of like elevated slightly, like sitting on like the garage roof. They lit off the smoke bomb, and my god, deadbeats. My god. The wave of black widows that just erupted from that water pump house was unprecedented. As my dad told me, he's like, I'd never seen anything like that in my entire life. Just a flood, just a wave of blackness. I'm like, wow, that bad, huh? They need a place to live. You sure he doesn't live in Australia? Not Australia. Lots of spiders. My dad said black widows, but I'm like, I'm sure that there were some regular spiders mixed in there too. There had to be. Should have packed a flamethrower. Well, they all escaped into the woods, so good for them, I guess, but... Yeah, I looked in that. I remember I heard that story from my dad when I was looking down the pump hole back in the day. He doesn't own that cabin anymore, but he bought it. It was right in the middle of a ghost town. So whenever I went to go visit my dad, and like wanted to go see my grandparents, we had my dad's cabin, and we'd go and like stay there, and it was, you know, it was an interesting place, that's for sure. Interesting little spot. I can't believe the plumbing worked, honestly. But it was right in the middle of a ghost town. And so like my friends and I just like walk around this town that was just abandoned. It was cool though. You know, you'd see the old they said the mayor was a cat or something like that, yeah. The mayor was this black cat and it was like in the newspaper. San Antonio discovered, take me to the Riverwalk. And you just see like these bones of animals lying around, just these abandoned houses. Ghost cat? We saw the cat, it was a cute black cat. There's just one guy running like an auto parts store just in the middle of nowhere. But like he started selling other stuff like I don't know, like trinkets and antiques and whatnot. And I remember back in the day you always used to give the kids the Freezy Pops. In hindsight I'm like, I don't know if you could, I think you need to be careful with that kind of thing. Cause like we were always, oh, do I exit here? We were always of the opinion like, yeah, this guy's like a friend of my, my grandparents and whatnot, but yeah, you gotta be careful. You can't just accept Freezy Pops from like a random tire salesman in the middle of a ghost town, you know? Yum yum Freezy Pops. I guess I don't need my blinker on for this. Is my blinker on? Turn it off. Turn it off. Is it on? Is it off? It's on. It's off. Sorry. Free candy. You never know. I'll take a free Freezy Pop. Made them myself. Oh god, no. You take a bite, you're like, this tastes a little weird. This tastes like, nail polish remover. Yeah, those are the magic words, eh? San Antonio's sister city is Kumamoto, Japan. Really? Well, I can kind of see it if you think about it that way. Feels like sleepy. Run. Get the hell out of there. Tastes like antifreeze. Yeah, it's like a bright blue. I thought it'd be like blue Hawaiian. Why am I getting sleepy? Why my tummy hurt? Now you want a popsicle? I mean, it is summertime, right? Get that popsicle, deadbeat. You deserve it. I should grab, I definitely want to grab lunch before the Serendipity watch along, but I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. That's always the toughest part, is I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I probably could run by the convenience store and grab like an onigiri or something like that, but I don't know if I'm in an onigiri mood. So I end up going to the convenience store and buying like 5 separate things, and I split them out between like the next 3 days because I just can't frickin' decide. Ugh. The humanity. Get it, Uber Eats, like Iris from the convenience store. Okay, look, if it's like a really yummy, like, I don't know, taco rice or something like that from an esteemed restaurant, like that's worth getting delivery. But convenience, it's right, they're convenience stores because they're convenient. You can stretch your legs. It's okay. I'm sure, you know what, at the same time though, you know, everybody's got a convenience store that's varying levels of convenient to them, right? You know, for some folks it's still a little too far. Everybody's got their personal comfort level. I mean, I hear that Iris is becoming swolrous anyway, so... Did I miss my exit? Fuck! Okay, back. Stop! No! I can make this work. 10-point turn. 10-point... Okay, that's fine. You know what? Sorry, the rain distracted me. I didn't understand. It's hard to read the GPS sometimes. Okay. Speed? Up! Okay, you can't be impatient, Mori. You can't be impatient. You can't be impatient. It's a truck. It's carrying heavy cargo. We got packaged food in here. Really important cargo. Come on now. Woo! Sorry. I only just saw you. Wanna be friends? No? Okay, well, I'm getting me and my shit in front of you, so you can chill. Wait, no. Wait, am I supposed to? Okay, we get off here, but then we kind of turn. Go this way? I know, am I supposed to get off here? Yes. Okay, exit 581. Why is driving hard, deadbeats? You know, I think I take it back. I think I don't want my license. I don't want it. Someone else drive. I mean, I know I've done it before. I know. But even so, someone else. Fuck! Oh, shit. That was a lot of vehicle damage. Look, it's just a, please call truck care. Call A1. Nah, we're good. We'll be okay. Faster wipers. We're almost there. 'Tis but a scratch. The boss is gonna kill us! Well, that is what I do, right? That is my job. Just don't worry, just chill. A13. Please call truck care. No, we don't need to do that. We're 19 minutes away. Almost at the spot! I wish I could see what San Antonio looks like in the light, though. I wanted to go to the river walk. You know? I love the river walk. I gotta get my ass to Whoa! Sorry, San Antonio at some point. Sir, I have to... Sir! Thank you! My god! Alright, speed limit's 40. Let's chill. Maybe another time. Alright, now this is kind of like a wide berth. Gotta take into account the wide berth. Just, you know, these trucks, they got a fat ass. Hey, it's kind of a bop! Hey, alright. Yeah. Here we go. Break it down. Yeah, well, it ended up being like a lot more chill than I thought it would be. Okay. I mean, it's nice for an evening in Austin, or sorry, San Antonio, I guess, but... Alright. Let's finish this job. Look it out. Too fast. I'm a little speed demon. Okay, we're almost there. Trailer damage. Well, why? It's fine. I don't really know if I'm cut out to be a truck driver. I don't know if it's for me. Sorry, I am in a hurry. They can park the car. Excelente. Nice. Look at all that money. We got paid, deadbeats. Back to hazardous cargo. Fire. Yeah. Patch. We did it, deadbeats. We drove through Texas. We visited my hometown. We got to level 4, the most important level. Yatta! Alright, well. I remove my cowboy hat and I address you. Hi. Oh man, I got the hiccups. Explosions are imminent. let me go ahead and, I'm gonna turn off Supas. Thanks for taking that road trip with me, Deadbeats. That was really fun. I'm gonna read Super Chats now, but you know, in about less than an hour, myself, Fuamoko, and Narissa are going to be doing a serendipity watch-along. You guys mind if I stand up really quick? Boink. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to come at you like that. Ooh. Can I have this dance? Can I have this dance? Can I have this? You guys remember that? This is the A pose. Stand male. What's the? Oh, because I'm imposing. And then there's fold arms for male. Oh, I'm holding a mic. It's penetrating into my chest. Where's the stand? Shoulders down. Relax, Deadbeat, relax. Okay, we're good. Hi! What if I got really close to you? Is that okay? Let me put my veil back on. Give me a sec. Sorry if I'm invading your personal space. I don't mean to, but maybe I mean to a little bit. Do glow stick too? No, I'm okay. I don't think I'll do that one. Not today, not today. I'm not in the mood for glow stick too. Just not in the mood for it. Alright, let's get that truck BGM going again. No? Okay, well. Here we go. Nice. Can you do walk with short steps? Not today, not today. Maybe for 150 song karaoke if you really feel like it. Thank you. I'm gonna read Supas. Thank you to everybody who came here though to, I don't know, take a road trip with me in my homeland. That was nice. I hope my road rage didn't scare you too much or, I don't know, convince you to never drive with me. We had a nice zatsudan in disguise. I like that. I like being able to drive a truck while talking to the deadbeats. That was cool. Yeah, come watch the Serendipity watch along. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna reminisce. I bet we're gonna do 2 days, so I'm definitely going to need to get lunch. All right, so let me go ahead and read you guys' very sweet messages. Here we go. Vampiric Otaku, thank you so much. Enjoy the VOD. Same to you, Biv. Thank you. A big ups to JPR SNSR, as well as Mini Boss Goon and B-Bash. Thank you so much. Thank you to Just Some Noodles and Kanisi, as well as G Harden and Renakar. Thank you to Last Pull Ring. Thank you very much. ×2, appreciate you. And a big ups to Evie, who says, "Yeehaw," and I quote. A big ups to word I can't read, F6H, for the gift. Thank you to TommyBot for the 5 gifts, as well as Kyrzokled. Thank you very much. I hope the game has realistic construction and traffic on the 10 and 35. I spent a lot of time on the I-35 back in the day, actually. Myself. I remember it not so fondly. I don't remember it having a ton of construction, but I do remember it having lots of traffic. A big ups to... where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Z Griffin. Thank you to Manny the Dude for the cute little sheriff emote. Thank you to LC Le Pen. Dachshunds are bred hunting dogs. They're not inclined to chase cats. They will tear your yard up to get gophers. Oh yeah? I just heard that they're not super friendly with cats, but I mean, it's not necessarily that they'll hurt them or anything like that. I don't think they'll be besties, but I don't know. Gophers in Japan? I don't know if Japan has gophers. Plenty of tanuki though, that's for sure. Thank you to Octo Kobo. Thank you so much. I am a professional truck driver. I will judge you harshly during this playthrough. Have a good time, Callie. Thank you, Octo. Please leave me tips in the comments. I am not above criticism. Thank you to Shirkov, as well as Kyodai. Thank you so much. Congrats on the anime VA role. Looking forward to its release. Please watch episode 2. I get a lot better, I promise. I get more confident in the booth. Yeah. I told the director, I was like, director-san. Acne-san. Please be very strict with me. Please, if I'm doing a bad job, tell me. And he said to me, he said, I'm gonna be real with you for a minute. You know, I was worried. He didn't say he was worried. He was like, I don't know how to say. I feel like there may be some cases where there is a concern about, like, I don't know, is this person who's not a voice actor traditionally able to do it and whatnot. But regardless of any of that, what he told me was, he said, I'm very impressed that you were able to get with the engineer was like, you're good with the timings. you know? And director was like, you're doing such a good job, and we aren't spending a million hours here, you know, recording stuff over and over again either. You know, you've got like good intent, and you're wonderful to work with. He's like, you're a treat to work with. I'm like, oh yeah, a treat, a special treat just for me. Sorry, I'm thinking about Jin from Persona 3. Here's a special treat just for you. Special treat just for you. Deadbeats who watch my Persona 3 Reload playthrough know. Gmoodin, oh my god, Gmoodin! We're reading super chats now. Aw, man. Aw, gosh darn it. That's fine. You know what? We will redirect into the Serendipity watch along, which I'd have to be there maybe 30 minutes early. I don't know. We'll probably finish reading super chats beforehand. Hi, Grems. I was driving a truck. Go watch the archive and see how that unfolded. We'll get you next time. Yeah, but after recording the most recent episode I recorded, I feel a lot more confident and better, and like I did a better job. So I hope you guys will watch me slowly but surely get better at the whole voice acting thing. I am a little nervous because this is not... It's my first public voice acting role, but it isn't my first voice acting role. I've done stuff for things that have not been revealed yet, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of like, oh gosh, can I go back and record those things? I'm more confident now, please, but we just have to play the ball as it lies. Like they say in Happy Gilmore, play the ball as it lies. A big ups to NP Mango, thank you. A big ups to Tim Parazade, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you. A big ups to Beer Bottles 123. Who are we gonna isekai today, considering it's the Grim Reaper driving a truck? Well, we killed one guy. So... Have you ever taken acting or VA lessons? I used to do theater in high school, and I did want to do voice acting back in the day when I was like on the internet a lot. I auditioned for a bunch of things, but anything that I got, a lot of the comments were like, yeah, you know, Callie, she's alright, but she needs to push herself more. So I try and push myself more. I don't want to be too animated though, because I worry about like sounding like I'm trying to copy the traditional quote-unquote dub voice as well. It's a fine line to walk. It's difficult finding the balance, I feel, but anyway, a big ups to let's see. NP Mango says, I think I do fear the Reaper when she's behind the wheels of a 4-ton beast. I'll go out of my way specifically to watch out for you. Okay, I won't hit you. You'll be fine. A big ups to Lafay Bun8557 who says, reap their souls while singing Let's Just Crash. Not today. I was driving very responsibly today. Thank you to Mimikyu Chris and Crazy Dawi, as well as Tython KFP Legal Eagle. Thank you to Venom Snake and Abraham Zamora. Can you pull over? I need to use the restroom. No. Shinigami don't need to use the restroom, so we never need to pull over. You're just gonna have to get used to it. I don't know, find a water bottle or something. A big ups to Alex Rodriguez. Thank you. Thank you to Camo, as well as Jay Lude. Thank you very much. Could use some love and support to help me feel better, to believe in myself. Keep believing in yourself. You got it. You got this. Deadbeat. I've never met you or anything like that. All I can do is just try to entertain you and make you smile by being silly with a truck, you know, and saying ridiculous shit. That's all I physically within my power can do, but I hope that you can find the strength to believe in yourself and reach out to people in your life and your world who are looking out for you. And if you think that there is nobody like that, it's not true. There are definitely people out there who want to help you, for sure. Even if you have to call them on like a hotline or something like that, there are folks out there who care, okay? There's not anything I can do from this side of the screen besides just try and make you laugh. That's really all I can do. That is my purpose in life. So please look out for yourself. I hope things get better for you. A big ups to NP Mango. Thank you so much. Thank you to Richard Osborne. I'm a super fan of your work. Thank you for being my fan. Thank you to He Who Eats Faces, as well as Flander the Insane Scarlet. What's going on? Enjoy your time in Tokyo. Any tips or info I should know before going? Get a pocket Wi-Fi. Or if your phone can do eSIM, that's good too. But make sure that you have that. Also, Narita Express is super nice, but if you're flying in from Haneda, I recommend just dropping the money for the taxi ride. It's pretty quick. And honestly, even though train is like a lot cheaper, taxi will help you with your bags and be real nice. I think it's an expense worth paying. you know, and maybe like you don't buy like one anime figure or something like that, and I think it's personally worth it. But if there's something that if you want to do more shopping in Akiba or something like that, there's that one figure, it's like $40 that you want, you can take the train too. And there is, I think the train from Haneda to inner city Tokyo is also not bad. Probably even cheaper than Narita Express. Also, make sure that you go see Tokyo Tower at least once, but if you want to see the Tokyo Tower as a part of the city view, you should go see the Tokyo Night View in Roppongi Hills. Is my big recommend. The view is lovely. Let's see. I have lost my place yet again, but I hope you have fun. Thank you to Venom Snake. Jeep Wrangler for going off-roading at Starbucks. Oi, 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 okay? Alright. Like I said, in the comments of this video, leave recommendations for boxy cars that aren't G-Wagons, or Jeeps, I guess. Big ups to Nick SDB. I have a Jeep. Chat isn't wrong about that. Oh, dude, here goes my Jeep sponsorship. Thank you to Rich Dommings, appreciate you. Had a lifted tan Jeep for 4 years. Loved it, but it was the worst vehicle I've ever owned. Alright, I get it, I see. Thank you to Donza Patero. You're a Texan. This map is perfect for you. Also, I'm a Toyota guy. Out of all the accidents my family has put me through, only Toyota has made sure no one got injured. Alright, big Toyota fans here. Thank you for the recommendations. I'll look those guys up. As long as they look cool and boxy. A big ups to Strider7. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the recommendations for cars. I'll have to look up all of these afterward. Thank you to Chin Mustache, as well as J Lude. Thank you so much. And a big ups to B-Bash. Appreciate you. Thank you very much to Skellum. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ever get your own internal covers on Holodori, like Ina doing Future Island or your cover of Popopo? Did I do an official Popopo cover? I don't think it was an official one. There's so many amazing songs you guys do that vanish. See, I wish I could say, oh, well, you know, Holodori will have to put it in there sometime because they'll run out of songs, but I don't think they'll run out of songs. Something like almost approaching 5,000 different options that they could have here, so I don't know. But I think first we should focus on original songs that we all are proud of, as well as covers. I think that would be good. A big ups to End Monout. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the recommended car. A big ups to Skunk Face. Appreciate you. And a big ups to TommyBot1. Thank you. A big ups to RoboCorpse. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you to Masanasum. Model kits of Balteus for Armor Core 6. Pre-order available now. Priced 50k yen. 50k yen is about 350 bucks? That's pretty reasonable. Would you have to paint them though? Or do they come pre-painted is the thing. See, I love the idea of putting together these models with these kits, but then I'm like, oh, if I have to paint them, then I'm like, I know that you can hire someone to, but I want them to be pre-painted. Like my Patoreva one that I got that I have to build on stream. That one I don't have to paint. A big ups to The Masked Knight for 50 gifts. Did you know a brand new August wallpaper for members is coming out today, as well as the schedule for our streams? Please look forward to it. Thank you for the many gifts. A big ups to Chin Mustache. And this is the fun for 1/8 of a Five Guys burger and it's $5. It is a little expensive, huh? A big ups to Ro FX 6QN, as well as Angel Zaffer. Thank you very much to Hex, appreciate you. A big ups to TV Table Tray. Thank you to Handy Fire, as well as Pyanks. Thank you very much. I used to prefer your old stuff, but your new works won me over because I could only ignore incredible music for so long. Keep on rocking. Thank you for giving the new stuff a chance. I know that there are some folks out there that think that I really only kind of do the older stuff, or that I've like segued into something like J-pop. This isn't true. This is not true. I'd be happy if you would give Phantom and Disaster Piece a listen. And if you're really worried about like any pop possibly coming up because you hate it so much, check out Jigok 6 and maybe just skip Future Island. I don't know, but Future Island's good. That's a good song. Yeah. Anyway, my recommendations if you'd like to check it out. A big ups to Zero Gonapal. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love your old songs and your old alternative songs, and I love your new songs too. Don't Mind, Cult Following are two of my favorites. Thank you very much. I think it's okay if you like the old ones too. I think it's normal for artists to also be like kind of tired of their old stuff too as well, and like not like old songs that they've made. There's nothing wrong or weird about that or anything like that. I know I like laugh and like make fun of like R.I.P. and whatnot, but I also want the Deadbeats to really very much know that I don't regret making that song, and I am glad that it exists. It's just, you know, I think this is a very natural thing for many artists to just be like, oh brother, my first song that I ever made, ah jeez, you know. It's a very normal thing. But I'm happy if you like even one of the things that I've made. And if you don't listen to my music, if my personality, if you like, I don't know, if I say a joke that makes you smile, I'm glad. That's my purpose in life, you know? A big ups to Dro, thank you very much. I do have a lot of variety in the newer stuff, for sure. Thank you to the Hatsu-chan, appreciate you. Thank you to Ro FX, again, thank you. Brutus Salad, thank you. A big ups to Strange Pan, appreciate you. And a big ups to Tommy Bot, thank you. And then a big ups to our boy, Sad Cowboy Johnny 1122. I like that Gosling picture you have as your icon. Miss Mori, it's nice to see you simulating an honest job in the wonderful roads of Texas. Yeah, wonderful, huh? I haven't had time to watch your streams, but recently I've had time off of work. It's nice to see you hard at it. Stay rootin' tootin' and shootin'. Rootin' tootin' cowboy shootin'. I'm here. I'll always be around. I got nothing else to do. Welcome. If you have a free moment, you are welcome to join the stream. Let's keep having fun together. All cowboys welcome. All cowboys appreciated. Let's have lots of fun. Thank you. Even just a quick hello is plenty. A big ups to Lopin for the 50 gifts. Thank you always, Lopin. You are so kind. I always appreciate your gift memberships. Welcome to memberships. Membership Deadbeats. Thank you. And a big ups to, oh whoopsies, oh my god. A big ups to Cam96. Thank you. I'm a truck driver, Deadbeat, and I'm proud. I hope you enjoyed the stream while driving your truck. Big ups to Fedu, Mast JG. Thank you to Brutus Salad. Thank you. I love living in Yellowtown, personally. Yeah, Mast JG says it's Amarillo. Heading down to Amarillo. Thank you to Kinesi, as well as Dolce Kitty for the 5 gifts. Thank you again to Mast, as well as Chin Mustache. Thank you. Wow, that's so fun, Nay. Your mother sang the lullaby to you in Spanish about un elefante. Yeah, we had that in Spanish class, Deadbeat. Big ups to Ranivus. Thank you very much. Thank you to Napoleon. Appreciate you. What about Bodega? I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. My sister loves that song. I'm sick to death of it. But I do want to sing it during a karaoke. I looked it up though, and it's really not allowed. I'm so mad. I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega, and I keep it with me so that I'm feeling safer. A big ups too. Koneko-chan, thank you. Greetings from Chile. A big ups to Ranava's channel, thank you so much. Callie driving 45 miles per hour in the 75 miles per hour in the passing lane. I was just I was having too much fun. Never let me drive. A big ups to Idle Business Regulator, thank you so much. Stick to the idle business, not the car regulating, you base silly. A big ups to Icicle Arms, thank you so much, appreciate you. I was the Deadbeat doing what the gay in front of your truck. Love you. You had some sick moves, Deadbeat. That was crazy. How do you move your arms like that? Icicle arms. More like muscular arms. I don't know. That's crazy though. Thank you. Thank you to Officially Cheesy. I appreciate you. And a big ups to Donger Bread, JPR, Senesar, Bale Sanjo, Noirenza, Lemonator 32, IWTHMF, and Duro. Big ups to Just Some Noodles. Thank you to Jerry Lawfulbane, Hyunseung, G Harden, The Masked Knight, and Drowsy, as well as Kenshil and Aunt Brownie. Thank you. A big ups to Kuno, thank you so much. And a big ups to Bale Sancho, John Madden, American Football. Thank you so much to Spleen. Enjoy your flight back. I hope it's a safe one for you from Japan. You hiked Mount Fuji? That's crazy. Even I haven't done that yet. Cool. Glad to hear that you did it. It was difficult and scary, but you did it. Wow. I want to try that someday too, Deadbeat. I'm jealous. Nice. Wow. You're probably super in shape after that too, though. It's good to try things that you never thought would be possible, right? Try new stuff. It's really important, I think. Well, congrats on that, Deadbeat. I want to try. Life goals. A big ups to Alistair the Skull Kid. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich is always very popular. That was my favorite order from Whataburger. honey, no, what was that? Honey butter chicken biscuit is great, but I really like the honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich with a Swiss cheese on it and like a side fry. That's my fave. A big ups to Titan KFP Legal Eagle. Thank you very much. Thank you to La Fe Bun. Appreciate you. Thank you to Hashiria R32. Thank you to Stephen Taunch, as well as Manhim Sang for the red super chat. Hello, Callie. Speaking of jet lag, 16 years ago, I went to study in Hawaii. I think it was because of jet lag. I didn't feel sleepy even around 3 a.m. and I was not tired in the morning as well for a few months until I got sick. Then I finally reset to Hawaii time zone. Well, yeah, apparently getting sick is like, that's like the cheat code, right? When I went to go get my knee surgery, that also, I got the surgery and they knocked me out and my jet lag was immediately reset to America time. Really weird how that works. I don't know what it is about it. Very strange, but yeah. Then you become a night owl. I have some friends that are night owls in America who just adjust completely normally to Japanese time. So funny. A big ups to Topher and Lafe Bun again. Thank you so much. Thank you to Aran Soto. Appreciate you. Best place in Texas for some great barbecue? I mean, it's a bit... I think it's a tough question because I feel like the best barbecue I've had... I mean... Maybe... No... I've had some good barbecue in downtown Dallas as well, but I mean, it's like the classic touristy, like, there's good barbecue here. I don't know. I think all of the towns have their own, like, this is our barbecue place, it's real good. All the ones I went to, though, were in Dallas. I didn't really venture very far. Maybe in Fort Worth, I don't know. Pinkerton's in San Antonio. I don't think I've ever been there before. Check and make sure it's not a chain. Oh, yeah, I remember something. There was a pink theme for like a barbecue place that I really liked a lot. Yeah. Oh, my own. You're gonna be great in it. More VA roles in the future. Thank you so much. There will. I've already done some. I hope that you look forward to them, and I'd love to keep doing more voice acting in the future. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so. A big ups to, let's see, Ranovis channel. Thank you to Erosive Muffins. And I love San Antonio, but we rarely get fun events. I love just a chill Riverwalk, though they have great restaurants by the Riverwalk and nice music too, depending on the day. Thank you to Malicious Marvin and a big ups to Lafe Bun as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's about it from me. That's all. I've read all the super chats. Thank you everybody who left some nice super chats, and we got gifts. So Gigi redirected, yay! From Plague Assassin and He Who Eats Faces. Thank you guys so much. With that being said, I am your Mori, and it's time for me to get out of here because we have a watch-along to check out. So I guess that's it. Thanks for the Zatsuzan. It truly was the Zatsuzan of all time. It was fun. This is a good time with you all. Thank you for spending time with me, and let's go spend some more time with my favorite twins and also Nerissa. And then tomorrow we'll finally play Holodori. Hoorah! Finally! Where's that iPad? Where is it? Okay. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Less than 30 minutes from now. Take care, everybody, okay? And drive safely. And don't drink and drive. And make sure that you're not too sleepy when you're driving. That's all from me. Keep playing my songs on Holodori. If you dare. Bye. See ya. Ooh, Texas.